aboard.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Let's do this fucking thing.
Once again.
Holy shit.
Let's just plow through this shit one more time.
Something has to change.
Yeah.
We were having a little discussion before the show. Something has to change.
Something's got to give.
It doesn't even have to be a big change.
Nah, just anything.
It doesn't have to be earth-shattering. Just something.
We're in a position where it can be something so insignificant, yet it will be huge to us because it's something different.
Oh, please.
We're in a gilded cage, aren't we?
Do we have bosses at this point?
I haven't seen any of them.
What's going on with Liberty Media? Are they buying this place? Are they spinning it off? What are they doing?
I don't know.
What's going on?
I haven't seen anything happen with the stack.
I see they're creeping up with their ownership.
Have you walked down the hallway and see those guys in the suits, and when you pass them, they're like, and then what we need to do is come on, hurry up, and you just hear it like come and go.
Oh, really?
And I'm not seeing something else going. And you're like, oh, how does that affect my job?
I got a real question. I'm not being a dick.
Yeah.
Does Scott Greenstein work here? Does he still work here? I don't even know.
I haven't seen him in a while.
I've seen him once since November.
I would assume.
I guess he's like the new Eric Logan for us. I guess. Like he's in that same position.
Yeah.
Eric Logan we would see and talk to every day. I've seen Scott Greenstein, not that I want to, by the way. Mm-hmm. I've seen him once since November. What month are we up to? July?
Mm-hmm. Maybe he heard
August,
you and
September,
is giving you what you want, not talking to you.
No, he doesn't hear shit. We all know that.
I got it.
He doesn't hear shit.
No?
Jeez.
Seeing him one time in 8 months. That's good. That's wonderful.
Are you complaining?
I don't know. I know what you're trying to say. And I get it.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's like a catch-22.
It really is.
We don't want to deal with any bosses, but Eric Logan kind of allowed us to deal with a boss.
You don't want to deal with them, but you don't want them to not have anything going on. You want to go like, oh, okay, something's
somewhere in the middle, I guess.
Once they start chatting with our agent, we are persona non grata.
Right. Let's be honest.
This place.
Let's be honest. Eric Logan was a bit needy and had his own sound machine and shit,
wasn't he?
So
he used to call up. He'd love when the listeners identified him and talked to him.
And then Greenstein, not so much. Not. I don't know. I don't know. Does he even recognize himself when he looks in the mirror?
You know what? When you're in that close with the Miramax people,
is he?
Yeah. Well, you know what? We heard.
Is he?
We heard.
Is he? I've seen the shitty movie posters in his office. It's not that impressive. Let's all relax. Let's all relax. He's been bragging about that for 10 years. Are you kidding me?
He penciled his name in on the bottom of one. I was involved with that.
God.
I produced that.
I'm so glad it's finally coming out. When we had the secret meeting in the hotel suite.
Yeah, I remember
way before we, I don't know, XM and Sirius were kind of...
So when they were begging to have us, right before Howard said, all right, I'll take the job.
Then they got Howard, and then Scott Greenstein, because he's a terrific guy, then completely blew us off.
And we couldn't get a phone call.
Couldn't even get a phone call. Didn't even know what was going on. Cause
you got to give it to him.
He's a wonderful guy.
Really.
And then we even saw him at lunch, and he panicked that he saw us in the same restaurant and made believe he didn't know who we were. I never forgot that. But anyway, he bragged from day one about his movie posters. I call them movie posters.
Loved him. I got movie posters in my basement.
What's wrong, Sam?
Huh?
What's wrong?
What do you mean?
Sam's like, don't fuck up my 18 shows.
All right.
Yeah. I do 23 shows on this fucking platform. Don't fuck them up.
We're just entertaining the people. That's all. This
Not
is
all the people.
By the way, your eyebrows look horrendous in every picture.
What are you talking about? How many pictures of me
Why are you
looking
obsessed with his eyebrows?
Well, I'm not. But listeners, the pictures you took during the UFC, people are like, what is going on? There's one picture where your brow line just came in on the corner of a shot. I think it was of Jimmy and Bob.
Yeah.
And you just looked, it was horrific. It was like caveman.
Well, I'm sorry if I'm not attractive enough for the male listeners.
That's my gig. I say that.
Yeah.
Anthony, what you ugly fuck? All right, it's a guy.
Look, I like when the listeners say I'm attractive.
Although Bill Burr nailed me pretty good the other day.
What did he do?
I took a picture, and I was in the pool.
Yeah.
And I took a picture of myself because somebody was ragging on me, and I was like, hey, And then people go, why are you, it's a nice day, Anthony. Why are you bashing people on Twitter? You should be hanging out. I'm like, hey, here's where I'm tweeting from. And it was me in the pool.
Right.
I don't care.
Self-shot?
Yeah, self-shot. And Bill Burr tweeted something that said, how come Anthony's head looks 20 years older than his shoulders? Because I was all tan. I had like that muscle line going from my neck to my shoulders, and it was nice. And then my head just looked like a fucking troll.
Why don't we put a younger head on your body?
I should. I said I need a trainer for my head.
We could do a Ted Williams thing.
I can't fucking work
freeze
that
his
out.
head.
I think I need a lift. Should I get a lifetime lift or something?
Oh, God,
no. I'm never doing it.
That don't make no sense.
That don't make no sense.
Don't.
No, I'm not doing that. I swear. I don't care.
Out of us three, you would absolutely do the lift.
Would I?
Yeah.
You think I would do that just because I got my follicles?
Yeah, I'm not saying.
You think because I did my follicles I'd get a lift?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, look at this. Watch.
We've all done that.
Wait, look.
No, I know. You just go like this. I've done it too.
No, not eyes. No eyes. I don't want eyes done. Watch this. Look.
See,
watch.
you've thought about this. Ew.
Opie just goes, ew. I just lifted my cheeks up.
I mean, it works, but ew. Jesus. What's wrong
I know,
with
it is stupid. I agree.
Is there anybody else that can edit video besides Sam? I mean,
What happened?
What happened? What's going on, Jimmy?
We talk about the UFC pictures. Can't anybody else do the video?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who fucked up?
No one.
No, I didn't
Sam Roberts.
Why? No, I didn't fuck up.
Sam Roberts is a
Sam,
fucking
you fucked
dick.
up?
There's only so many hours in the day.
You fucked up.
Gentlemen.
Well, you have to blow off a few of your radio shows and
You know
do
what?
more work for the
I have
Opie
to go to
Anthony show.
San Diego.
Blow
Just
that off.
blow off 10 shows.
You still
10
have 8.
radio shows.
I'll still have- yeah.
You got 23 shows still to do. And then
After
you could
the
get
10.
done things that, maybe the Moneymaker show, this one.
I'm going to San Diego. I was in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, for what? The after show?
No, for you.
Oh, thanks.
What are you doing there for us?
Sure.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Jim and I are going to Comic-Con.
Oh, wow.
Comical kind of thumb.
Nice.
And I have the bandolier in the office. We're ready to go.
Oh, good.
But what does this have to do with your eyebrows?
I don't know. The listeners don't think I'm pretty enough, but I'll tell you
Look,
who does
eyebrows-
like my eyebrows. The ladies.
No,
They're Muppet eyebrows, and everyone knows it.
eyebrows grow back. Could you at least trim them
No.
to see what they look like?
They were
or have
slight-
them threaded?
They were. I'm not going to do that, but they were slightly trimmed at the wedding.
No, they weren't.
By who? Jess?
No, not Jess.
Trimmed it with a shotgun.
By your mom?
The girl who did, the lady who did Jess's and her bridesmaids'
Yeah.
hair.
Oh, so you were cheating.
Yes, by trimming my eyebrows. I mean,
Well, that is-
we fornicated.
That's the first step. That's the first step in cheating. So.
It is?
Yes.
It's foreplay for a
So,
stylist.
what does this have to do with movie posters?
Oh, God, with the movie
what happened?
posters.
I was going somewhere with that. And no, it's okay now.
Yeah.
It is okay, because we were talking.
You call them movie posters?
Huh?
You just call them movie posters?
Do you shave and then it grows back in 10 minutes, or do you ever... What happens?
What? My
You're
face?
grubby, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't shaved in like a week.
Looks terrible.
It really does. You
It
look
looks
like
bad?
a bum.
No, I look fine.
You're a bum, Jules. You want to be a bum.
Maybe it's just depression setting in. I don't know.
Is that it? No. Marriage is fucked up like that quickly.
Marriage is good. But what happens is I come in here and for some reason get my balls busted for no
Are you implying that we're doing that now?
Yes.
No, we're not doing that.
Right.
We wouldn't
Just
do that.
like,
to you.
oh, look at his eyebrows. What? I mean,
Well, they're
go home
enraging.
and look at pictures of me.
The eyebrows are enraging.
Oh, we see you live. We don't have to look at pictures.
My
I could be
eyebrows-
disgusted at you right now.
Did you know I was in the elevator in Las Vegas and some intoxicated girl said I looked like Christian Bale? He's very handsome.
She was really...
She meant in The Machinist.
She was really fucked up.
No, I don't think so. I don't think she was that drunk.
Yeah, she was fucked up.
Maybe a little. You don't see it?
No.
Not
That's like the time.
least.
And I'm prepared for a lot of laughs. Trust me.
Let me
Was
see.
when the lady on crystal meth said I looked like Brad Pitt in Florida.
Wait. Watch.
I think I am seeing a little Christian
Bale.
Yes. It's something in the mouth.
Yeah.
His mouth is the same as Christian Bale's.
Fuck. That's a handsome guy, too.
He's very handsome.
Jesus.
One of the most handsome actors there is.
Yeah.
You want to blow him?
And you can see it, huh?
Well, why don't you
Yeah, you can. Yes!
do a split screen?
Sam Roberts and Christian Bale?
Yeah.
God.
It is something in the mouth.
Piss me off.
No, I did have a lady say I look like Brad Pitt.
Really?
I know I don't look like Brad Pitt. I'm not looking for a compliment at all.
You won't get one.
All right, good.
What do you think? I was just going to go, yes, you do look like Brad Pitt.
I was in Florida, and this woman with no teeth, and she was checking into the same hotel I was.
Did she hit your thigh with a cane at the time? She's blind.
And she was checking into the same hotel I was because she got the shit beat out of her by her husband after a night of drinking and drugging.
Nice.
And in the lobby, as loud as she could get, she said, "Oh my God, you look like Brad Pitt." And of course I don't. And I'm like, wow,
That's almost
how fucked up are you?
Dude, that's almost embarrassing.
Of course it is.
Because it's so far off.
Of course, that's why I'm bringing it up.
Yeah.
I'm not fishing for a compliment, trust me.
I know, it's like, why would she do that?
I'm bringing it up because how ridiculous it is.
She's got to tame it down a little and make you feel, all right, now.
Holy shit.
Look.
Fucking Sam Roberts looks like Christian Bale.
You got
to trim the eyebrows.
Dude, trim the eyebrows.
And then you got
crazy.
a Christian Bale thing going on.
Trim the eyebrows, cut the hair, put some of that lye in it.
Yeah.
And straighten it out, and you would be fucking handsome.
It's all about the eyebrows. If you trim that shit down, you absolutely look like him.
You got Bert. You got Ernie and Bert.
How do you
Bert
look like
eyebrows.
Christian Bale? That's fucked up. And how did we not know this before?
I don't like that.
I'm a handsome guy.
You got one of those chiseled noses.
Yeah.
That like I think what's his name? The first Superman. In
George
the movie?
Reeves.
Yeah. No, actually, Christopher Reeve.
Let's hope the results are the same.
Yes, we can only hope.
That's George. No, I wanted to throw a curveball.
Yeah, let's trim the eyebrows down today so we can see if you look like Christian
Dude,
Bale.
why wouldn't you fucking do that? You're going to get old and be like, I could have been a fucking contender when I was a kid.
I was almost good looking.
Almost good looking.
Well, now it's obvious. The eyebrows are fucking up your entire face.
They really are.
You got to trim
so?
them. You got to trim them down.
What if I trim them down and look ridiculous, though?
You could
They
do a whole.
won't stop it. Normal eyebrows are going to look silly.
They'll grow
Stop.
back. They'll grow back.
Hopefully twice as thick.
And you could do a whole
that'd be great.
You could do a whole podcast on it.
I can bring the mic and everything.
Yeah, you can bring that.
You're
going to
be
the person in.
You're going to be the old guy with those giant fucking gray eyebrows that go all the way out.
Scorsese.
When are you going to? Yes. Yeah.
Gonna run into
Scorsese with none of the talent.
I was just about to say that. He gets by on the talent.
Yeah.
I don't have any.
Sam. Come on, Sam.
Anyway, back to the movie posters.
Oh, right. Yeah, movie posters.
And it is a segue into something else. Because this business is really fucked up, is the point I'm making.
Yeah.
That's all I'm making with this.
Yeah.
You know, you got a boss that you don't even see, which is good and bad, obviously.
I think because he's talking to the agent, though.
What?
They don't want to.
I don't think that shit's going on.
Opie, think about all the years of negotiations.
Yeah.
They never spoke to us during that time.
Yeah.
None of them.
Yeah, because they
in
want to
all
make us
the
all
years.
paranoid.
Yeah, so they just sit, they talk to our guy, and
That's
we sit there
wonderful.
like,
Hell of a way to
like
run a
bunch of
company.
jerk-offs.
Treat one of your top shows like shit. So you could sign it for
Top
less
show,
money.
who?
I said one of.
Cousin Brucey?
I said one of. I put us in the category.
Okay.
Doing
But you
fine
said
by the
top
mashup.
show. Wait a minute.
No,
The mashup.
Mashup.
Yeah, they're
Right.
the top show.
Horrible.
You don't like them?
Oh God, they stink.
Why you say that?
As individuals, they're nice, and I
They're
think
nice
they could
people.
do
Any
radio
divorces
shows.
happening over there yet?
Not yet, but
No?
it's bound to happen.
It's going to happen.
It's not a good.
She loves the cock.
She loves it so much,
Strange
she
cock.
misses it every day.
Strange cock.
Strange, yeah.
She said she does.
So, I was talking to Brother Weeze. This is where the movie poster thing is going.
Oh.
And I was busting his balls when I was up there in Sodas Bay because I found out Weeze is probably like the most popular show on regular radio at this point, I would have to say. And they're even fucking with him. And they changed his station to a new format. And I cannot believe this is happening. And I beat the shit out of Weeze, and he enjoyed it because
He was
knows how
laughing,
ridiculous-
yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
His station has changed to, and I can't even look at Jimmy.
Oh, no.
His station changed format, and it's now called The Brew.
The brew. Ew. Is it supposed to be like, yeah, the brew? Hey, pop me a brew, bro.
Their logo is a bottle cap.
Oh, no, it is.
95.1 The Brew.
Weeze has been doing morning radio for, I would have to guess, 30 years, and he has
No.
to deal with a format change where it's called The Brew.
Hey, the brew, people.
He goes, I'm in hell, bro.
The brew.
And it gets worse. He has to play sound effects of beers opening.
Stop it.
Remember the Lopeweisers?
Stop it.
Remember the Lopeweisers?
The station thinks they're going to get ratings by naming themselves after beer.
The Brew.
Stinks.
Holy
And then
fuck.
they're like that.
All right, Erock, nice.
Oh my god.
And then
One open for me, too.
Pop it open.
I'd like one, but a non-alcoholic brew.
Pop one open. There you go.
Let's all have some brews, gang.
There it is.
and
Now, what at BAB, who did the Friday?
fucking Martyr, Jerry
that was
Martyr.
in the 80s, and he was doing the fucking beer.
That was way different though.
But that was like
that was very
cutting
visual.
edge back then.
One of my favorite things on radio ever was Jerry
great.
Martyr's
Jerry Martyr,
happy
the
hour, whatever
happy
it's
hour,
called.
Friday afternoon happy hour.
He did it so well, people were convinced.
People thought he was in a bar.
He was in a bar every Friday. It was amazing how well he did it.
But now you can't do the brew and think
The
it's
Brew. So, and you got Wheeze, who's an amazing personality. Love him or hate him, he really knows how to fucking run a radio show, and he has the gift of gab.
It's Wheeze's contest.
I'm not seeing grilling and chilling
It's
with
not.
the brew.
None of this is Wheeze's shit.
But they're making
being
him-
Let me
forced
see
to
that.
do this shit.
Grilling
Grillin',
and chilling with the brew.
Chilling.
They're making
Grilling, chilling.
They're
Grilling
making
and-
Wheeze go to somebody's house.
Yeah,
to grill and chill.
No way.
I think every Friday or something for the summer.
What?
Every Friday?
I don't know. Or
You
every
gotta
other
go
Friday.
to someone's house every Friday?
And grill and chill?
And chill.
I
the
would
brew?
grill or chill. I'm not doing
Will
both.
there be brews to be had while people are grilling and chilling?
I would bet a lot of money there's no brews.
Right, they're afraid of
That's-
lawsuits.
I'd be doing that snap bottle cap thing into people's eyes. Like just fucking pop.
So he has to,
grilling and
what's that sound effect?
I guess it going in and out of
Erock?
spots and stuff. And
No?
and
Gotta be on top of the brew.
and usually when you have like a strong personality, you leave them the fuck alone, and you don't. We've been there where you leave them out of the nonsense, but radio's changed to the point where they're like, nope, we need you part of the nonsense, Wheeze. So he has to play.
Fucking
now he has to
terrible.
play a song an hour
Fucking
instead of
terrible.
talking, and he has to play beer sound effects.
They're making him play more music now?
He doesn't play any music, but now he has to play one song because the format's kind of. I think it's kind of like 80s
How long has he
classic
been
rock.
doing radio?
30 years.
terrible.
Well, I don't know, at least 30 years.
And they're
That sounds terrible.
adding...
Radio.
They're forcing
Radio
him.
is the
Terrestrial
worst
radio
thing.
fucking
They're forcing him to play a song an hour. And I saw his GM, and he thinks we're buddies. He's at the party, and I'm just looking at him like, ugh, go away. I think I made it very clear. My wife said I made it very clear.
Why would anybody be happy with adding music to a show that's been on the air for 30 years? Like, that's an institution.
And he's doing well. He's doing well. Because there's something called PPMs, which is fucking up everybody. Those people meters.
Yeah.
They gotta give the man the PPMs.
What else does the station do?
Let's find out.
Do they have any production elements?
Grilling
I
and
want to
Chilling and grilling's pretty cool, though.
Chip likes it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I go over
yeah,
there, have
yeah.
some brews.
We grill, we chill with something.
Yeah, grill Ice Cube, you're chilling it.
Oh, that's funny, right?
I know it is.
Got it. Oh, Chip.
I probably should have told you guys this ahead of time so we could maybe find some of the good shit.
Well, chilling and grilling sounds fun.
It must be new because they're highlighting.
It's real new. He's like,
The brew.
he's got to play a song an hour, and he's got to play beer sound effects.
Oh.
And he's a legend up there in Western New York.
Wait, when does he have to play the beer sound effects?
Abomination.
Huh?
When does he have to play the beer sound effects? Like when?
Definitely in and out of spots. Probably while he's talking too, he has got to probably sneak one in.
Oh. What cock-sucking dummy came up with that?
Sam Roberts?
What?
Sorry.
That was a good
I
idea.
hear cocksucker. I just think
It's part of the
Sam Roberts.
iHeart.
Oh, Sam.
iHeartRadio fucking blows.
It's part of the iHeart Radio network.
Why would
I think it's a format that they've decided is
yeah, like Jack
happening.
was. It's a bunch of jerk offs.
remember Jack?
Who are just. You're watching a drowning industry, and it's funny to watch all these fucking people who are drowning. These are their arms flailing above the water.
Terrible.
Who enjoys beer sound?
Nobody.
effects?
Nobody. Even alcoholics think that's an annoying sound.
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't have any production pieces. Can you find some Erock? You're good at this shit.
Is he?
He knows every
Why am I on
fucking radio.
fucking... Oh, it's...
Hey, look! Jimmy, what is that?
I don't know.
Why are you on there? It's Bernie Briefing
playing a clip.
on Imus, and I see Jim Norton, comedian, and your picture. You're very handsome in that picture.
Thank you.
When was that taken?
2007. It's an HBO picture.
Jimmy, you're adorable right there.
Thank you.
A lot of handsome guys associated with this show.
Oh, it's obviously...
All right, look, eyebrows. Clip
yeah,
them
we
and
really
you'll be
are
handsome.
a couple of lookers over here.
Man, we really set the bar low in this motherfucker. Clip your eyebrows and you're kind of good looking.
You got a clip or what?
We are going to run the station streaming, and then Sal's going to come in with some of the production.
Oh, make sure Sal runs that
Mandy
shit.
and Sal.
Weeze has to do what he's got to do, but
why do they toe the line?
Why do they add him in the nonsense? Do your nonsense after his show is over.
Yeah.
And then turn it into the brew and have a big party every day.
They love when the morning show's involved with the rest of the day, though, right? Remember that? Sure.
Go to people's houses?
That's fucking
We had
horrendous.
to do that. I remember going to the house with a big screen TV for Super Bowl. Remember that? Oh.
Huh?
Wasn't that fun?
Yeah. To the idiot that doesn't listen, I said Weeze is the most one of the most probably the most popular guy on regular radio. Yes, I stand by that statement. You asshole. He goes, do you smoke crack?
Yeah, but what?
Every radio show has gone away. He's one of the last ones on regular radio, except for if you want to talk about political talk, then whatever.
Yeah.
But besides that, doing a regular radio show, yes, Weeze is probably the most popular. Yes.
Who else is?
Who else is
left?
Who else is? Mike
Really?
Daly, dope.
Think about it.
There's no one in New York. There's not. I can't even name a regular radio show in New York at this point. Name one.
Is Elvis Duran still around?
Elvis Duran is
He's still around?
Yeah.
All right. Erock would know. He's a student of that.
And he's syndicated, yes.
Oh, you know that?
Yeah.
Scott and Todd. Hey.
Scott and Todd. Come on.
Are they only in New York?
Shut up.
Scott
You
and
were a
Todd,
big
yeah.
Scott and Todd fan.
I was.
Look at Erock.
Erock.
What turned you on to Scott and Todd?
Working for Scott and Todd.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
You
He
probably
was a
liked him
big
before that,
fan.
though.
He did. He
Come
liked
on,
him.
you did. You used to
He
listen.
liked the song parodies.
I sure hope I could
No
one day
way
meet
anyone
them.
actually liked that show.
He liked the prank phone calls.
Loved
What
the
do you like
prank
about it?
Got him.
Let's ask Erock.
Todd nailed him again.
Erock's
Oh, that
listening.
Todd.
Oh, trying to tell his friends, did you hear Scott and Todd today? They're like, shut up.
They beat him up.
Faggot. They just punch him in the stomach. He says it, and they just whale him in the stomach.
What do you like about what do you like about that show?
Well, before I was old enough to know any better,
What,
It
last
was-
year?
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, what happened?
it just was, I went from Z100's morning show to when he went to
Why
PLJ.
did you like
what
it?
did you like? What'd you
Will
like?
Stop being
What'd you like
vague
We
about
about it.
understand that you
Come
went
on.
and started listening to
You're
Scott
that
and Todd.
passionate about it. What'd you
Yeah.
like? What'd you like? We stood up.
It's hard to defend this. It really is.
Like, what part
No,
of the show
hold-
were you like, yes?
Eric,
Yeah, cool.
All right.
Love these
Yeah.
guys.
we're talking about the old you. You don't have to defend shit.
Yeah.
At the time, why did you like Scott and Todd?
30, 40 pounds ago.
Because I thought that's how radio was.
Well, it was.
Yeah.
Well, give
You're
us a
right.
specific.
Yeah, give us
You're
something
languishing in vagary.
Again. Watch the news.
Did you feel like they were your friends?
What did you enjoy
My
about
listeners
it?
are my
Yeah,
friends.
What'd you like about it?
Harry Dale kid's pretty good. It's just talented. Because in there, he's got an eager Coke float and he has little jokes.
Do you think Scott was confused as to why they called him the sex bagel?
What is he, a bagel or is he sexy? I don't know. Do you know, Todd? I don't know. I live vicariously through him.
Can we run tape on Scott and Todd?
Oh, please.
After we do Weeze, we'll do Scott and
Both.
Todd.
Yeah.
Erock is not saying one thing
Erock,
he
what'd
liked
you
about
like
the show.
about it?
Tell
Come
us,
on.
I'll
One
bite
thing.
you.
One thing that you went, wow, yeah, that's it. Come on.
All right. On Fridays they used to do the big. The big transition. It's the weekend kind of deal.
Oh,
Where
you
they
liked
go out,
that.
You liked when
And then they
used-
would flush the format where they would play stuff that PLJ didn't used to play.
Isn't that what they do now when they play that song? They go, oh,
They've been doing it-
And Eric was just going like, it's insanity. I love
This is
it.
crazy. I love this. They're flushing the format. The weekend's coming up.
Chaos is taking
No
over the
rules.
studio.
Fantastic.
No rules.
The rule book out the window.
Hey,
want to say happy weekend to Erock, who's listening right now. Erock.
They play this after his phone scams.
What is this?
Phone scam, yeah.
It was from some Ocean Spray commercial, and they just thought that this was one of the greatest beds ever, so they would play this after every phone scam.
Terrible. Well, it's a good stinger.
How annoying.
That's great pussy eating sound.
Is that what it is?
That's fat nail kids, all right.
I like this niggle
He
kid.
just laughs large up.
I gotta hear Scott.
Pretty cool, huh? He's got a boat out there, bro. boat he took in a high school, I hear, from what I hear. Born and bred in Florida.
He's got a mansion, this kid. Works hard, he's got a mansion. He won the lottery.
Fat niggle fortune. Yes, sir. He apparently tweets people they shouldn't, but it'll never go away, Niggle. No.
Every time he thinks.
Every time he thinks it's over. It's never over.
Sends out spam links on Twitter.
Send out the spam links to Greg Opie Hughes.
We ought to give him a Twitter prank show.
All kinds of great Twitter jokes.
Yeah.
Why does he talk like that? Is he trying to keep his teeth in his mouth?
Yeah.
Why does he talk like that?
He's preparing for the stroke.
Huh?
He's just like waiting for it.
He had dental work and maybe some facelifts. And
Oh, shit.
And it made everything a little too tight.
yeah.
Did he have a neck lift and that fucked up his vocal cords?
Yeah.
See, you can't do this shit.
He used to be a really
Nope.
heavy.
Oh, I will never do it.
Heavy
I won't.
drinker,
I'll go with the follicles, never with the fucking face.
Then when he stopped, he got all that work done.
All right, I want to look young. It's a young show. Young Erock, fat kid, enjoys our jokes. That's really funny. Yeah, he comes in last.
Why would he
That's all my
do
girl
that?
says.
Why would he pull his fucking face back like that?
He's an idiot.
Like, why would you do
He's a
that?
fathead.
Nobody knows his real age.
How old do you think he is?
He's blocked
gotta be 60,
everything
right?
that would prevent.
Is he 60?
What, he blocks?
He's almost.
Oh,
he's
God!
gotta be 70 at
That's
this point.
insane. Look at his chin! Oh, my God. Holy fuck.
For me?
Oh, Jimmy.
No, you don't have a chin.
That's fucked up.
Wow, that is fucked up.
Why does he got a little dimple?
He looks like one of those 80s puppets of him. You know, remember the one with Reagan and Thatcher in the video for Genesis? That's a puppet version of him.
Why is his fucking chin so big? What happened?
Wow.
He didn't have a chin like that.
Team America version of Scott.
Yeah, yes!
Yeah.
Did he have a chin implant?
I don't know. They goof on Leno about his chin. That's so much worse than Leno.
If we see more pictures of him, he's all I want to look at right now.
Terrible.
I'll find some old photos of him.
Yeah.
And you can compare.
Before he was like that? Wow, that's bad.
Wow.
Why would you do that? Oh.
Whoa, what the
Wow. Oh, now it's starting to
Make it bigger.
fall. It's falling. He has face erosion. It's falling.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
At least he looks older there, though. That's a giant head.
He's got a giant
It's a huge head. And it's square. He's a blockhead.
And also the neck is like older.
Yeah, he's got that fucking chicken.
How old is
turkey
he,
thing.
Erock?
How old is
He's
he?
got to be 70.
No way!
Yeah.
Look on Wikipedia.
Come on, he's not
It's
70.
not accurate.
Even
He's
look,
blocked so many things.
I would want him to be 70, but I don't think he's 70.
I think if he's not,
He's got to
70,
be.
he's
Nah,
He's
right
got to
next
be
it.
60. Maybe.
No,
he's probably-
he's over that.
Maybe
You
65.
think he's over 60?
Maybe 65.
I think he's 70.
What's it say?
Says he was born in 47.
I don't think that's
53, that's 65.
2 years after Hitler.
That's 65. So he
That might
probably,
be accurate.
It could be. I would say 65. Look, he doesn't look 70. Come on, let's be real.
You think
Oh,
at
wow.
47?
Who was he with there?
That was Adam Curry from
yeah,
MTV.
who's
Oh.
now a billionaire, basically.
Well, what a head of hair on Scott, though, right?
But didn't Adam Curry do the internet thing nice and early?
He invented podcasting.
No,
Did he really?
Back in the
didn't.
90s.
He
How do you-
couldn't have
how do you
invented
invent radio?
You don't invent
Radio was
podcasting.
already invented.
You plug something in and it's
He's rich?
done.
Oh,
He is-
yeah.
He's credited as the inventor of the podcast.
Oh, wow.
Stop it.
But that's radio.
Yeah, but it's not on an iPod.
What?
You guys were like, oh, let's be on the
That's what
radio.
I was.
He also owned MTV.com before MTV got on the internet.
Holy
and sold it back to them.
Wow,
that's why.
what a brilliant man.
But that's why he's never invited to any anniversary thing or any specials.
Fuck them inviting. That's great.
When that first came
genius.
out, he bought everything that had MTV's name on it before you could legally trademark
And they were
everything
probably
for
like,
the
who
internet.
cares? This is a fad.
And then they went, well, we need MTV.com. And he goes, I'll sell it to you. And then there was a big lawsuit.
Was he still with them or no?
What do you mean
No,
there was
he
a
wasn't with
lawsuit?
them. They tried suing him for it.
How
but
much did he get out of it?
I don't know, but he made a ton of money.
He had to have made a
MTV.com
shitload.
had to be worth $1 million.
MTV.com?
Easy. Right?
It's like he
Yeah.
pulled the old Steve C on him.
What? Yes. Opie and Anthony, what? Hello. Mine. Fuck yourself. Yes.
I've got watermarked it.
I've watermarked everything. Watermark. Ugh. Oh, boy. He's there with Mickey Dolenz. Mickey Dolenz looks younger
But
than Scott
Which one
Shannon.
is Scott?
That's
One on the left.
That's an emaciated Scott.
yeah, well, he's
Went
trying
through
to
a lot
look
of phases.
and he's looking like a model there, huh? He's doing
Yeah,
a
he's
model
trying to
look
do
or
that,
something.
That's him. He looks really skinny.
Is that older or a newer picture?
He's putting his
older.
putting his hand up by his, like
man.
Gervais did when he was taking the picture on the table.
Oh, God.
We need a photograph.
yeah.
How old is that picture, Sam?
I'm not sure there was no date on
That's
it.
he's 72.
No.
He's 65. I would go with 65.
Oh, here we go.
When-
What's-
remember, oh,
What happened?
play the video first.
Wow, Tom Snyder. Wow.
Mr. Scott Shannon, who appears each
He's
morning on
gray there.
Z100 WHTZ radio over in here in New York. Z100, a hot new station that went on the air with these call letters
news
last summer, and since then has gone from one of the lowest rated radio stations in town to the #1 position as their commercial host goes on from worst to first. Scott,
Gotta
welcome
give
to the
that to him.
program. Giving a little bit of history here. This used to be WVNJ.
Scott looks like Erock there. Looks like Erock with a goatee.
Station, basically a New Jersey-based jazz station with a very small
He does look like
listenership.
Erock. Come on.
But it served those people very, very well. And we bought the station, Malright Communications out of Cleveland bought the station.
So you're a part owner of the station, huh?
No,
This guy's
I was the
outrageous.
DJ,
No wonder he's number
but I had a
one.
lot of fun.
Okay.
Was he doing
what
heroin
was the
back
secret
then?
in your mind, or the series of events that took this relatively small radio station and propelled it to the
Is he
#1
dead?
radio station in town?
Tom, there are a lot of different factors
Is he
involved.
dead?
Number one, the staff that we brought in was all new
What a
people,
terrible
and
set
they
that
weren't-
is. It's just plants and a brown wall.
It's awful.
It's paneling.
Tom Snyder had the worst set.
It's fucking
I think
paneling.
Tom Snyder's dead, right? Yeah, Tom's dead.
gone?
Well, thank you, sir.
He used to do an all right
Thank you,
interview,
sir.
right?
Tom Snyder was the go-to guy late night. Like it was after Carson, I think. After Johnny Carson, Tom Snyder came on.
He had there's a very famous Kiss interview, which is when Ace Frehley melts. It's just like he's obviously fucking loaded.
Yeah, figures.
And he's just fucking laughing, and Paul and Gene are so
Are they mad?
Were they pissed?
fucking irritated with him.
Well, he's tainting the product.
We got to see that now.
Because why would you have a rock star that's loaded and having fun when a business douchebag like fucking Gene?
Wait till you see Ace start
Gene.
laughing and fucking, he gets so irritated.
But
with it.
why? That's a rock star.
Of course he
he's
is.
loaded and having fun.
Actually, sometimes it was
Here we
we
go.
worked on a chain drive, the first levitating drum set that we had, and sometimes it would skip.
Gotcha.
Have you ever have a 10-speed bicycle?
Surely.
It would go up like this,
And then drop.
and go back. I'm gonna drop like
And
this.
my heart would drop with it.
And we,
Look
we
at Gene.
Well, we played along with it, though, you know. In fact, the first time, that's part of the show. You can never let on.
I'm glad you guys
When we
did.
first started playing,
Oh, is
we had to
Gene
get used
pissed?
to wearing these kind of shoes. And Ace is notorious
him.
for his bad balance.
Get blood poisoning from your makeup, you cunt. Gene. Hey, Gene.
That we were on tour, invariably, once a night, you would hear a thud on stage, and you would look, and Ace would be sprawled out. And being troopers, we would run over and play over.
These
it
guys
was
were
part of the-
incredible.
It was
If I would fall on
choreographed.
stage, these guys would run over to me and make believe like it was part of the show. They'd stand over me and we'd do like this.
How great is Ace?
They're looking down, we'd put the guitars together.
Regular
and
guy.
People would
turn
love
around.
it. There goes the lead
And
guitarist.
well, that's part of the show.
And look at Gene. You fucking
See the
curmudgeon.
What goes through your mind?
You got to zip through it a little bit.
About audience reaction while you're performing.
I feel like I'm in a movie. I always get the feeling.
Look how mad he is.
I'm a trap player.
You're supposed to say
I'd like to introduce you. See, you guys don't know the lines. Wake up. Wake up. Okay, do it again.
Hello, Australia. This is Gene Simmons of KISS, and I'd like to introduce you to
Paul Stanley of KISS, who wants to introduce you to Ace Bailey of KISS. What's the name of the new drummer?
All right, I think his name is, his name is, oh, wait a minute, I remember. His name is Eric Carr, and he's incredible.
Okay.
Now get out of here. I spent all that money.
Oh, man, are they pissed at him? He's loaded.
Because he's stealing the interview.
Yes.
Look at Gene.
He goes up to the
Gene's pissed. They're having fun.
confession time.
Fuck Gene Simmons.
Confession time. Exclusive on the Tom Snyder program.
And he's loaded.
He looks hammered. He's zooted.
He was so fucked up he should have been on Planet Zooted or something.
That would be the funniest moments of Ace Frehley on YouTube. It's definitely worth checking out.
Yeah.
Ace coming in?
I heard he might come in today. I'm hoping so.
Oh,
Wow,
today's
really?
the day?
Yeah.
Ooh. For our show or later on when
Today.
Yeah.
like for here?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought maybe like after 10 where
I hope so.
where you'd go over
Hi, Ace.
Sam's show or
I just want to say that. Hi,
Do ya?
Ace.
You're
great.
picturing him in that chair?
Yeah.
You wouldn't want him to sit next to you.
I would prefer
Hey,
it.
we got
of course.
we got an Adam Curry update.
Oh, good.
We've all heard for a long time that he's a very rich man. According to Dirk in the Netherlands, Adam Curry lost a lot, if not all of his money, a few years ago, got divorced, moved back to the U.S. He used to live in a castle in Belgium. That's how rich this guy was.
How'd he lose it?
Maybe the divorce?
How much are Belgian castles?
Yeah, really.
They might have to worth shit.
Maybe $2,000-$3,000.
Those fucking castles don't hold their value.
Yeah, not at all.
Fuck. Norton on Imus. That just happened. And we
What
got
was
the
that?
audio. Well, we got it here. I
What
don't
was
know.
that?
Let's see.
And quickly, boss, Jim Norton. He was on a plane. He recently did a stand-up special on cable. Anyway, he talked about this experience he had on a plane. Take a listen.
I was in L.A. recently. I had the weirdest. It was actually on the way home from that Aussie shoot. The weirdest celebrity sighting on the plane. Sitting in front of me, Al Sharpton was on the plane directly in front. And it was so weird to root for my own flight to crash. Talk about mixed emotions as the plane is going down. Yay, fatso!
That's a funny dude. All right. Jim Norton from Opie and Anthony. 33 after the hour here on the. That's a funny idea, isn't it?
I only wish you would do that when he came on the show.
Obviously, the morning program.
Well, you know what?
Obviously, the morning.
Hold on.
That was great.
Hold on, man. We got to say something here.
That was great.
Pretty brave of Imus.
Yeah, I
Because
was.
he doesn't really take shots at Sharpton.
Whether
he's doing the shots or letting
Yes.
someone else take the shots.
I would love to have done that on the show. I just
Holy
didn't know if
shit.
I could do that
On
when
the
I was
show,
on his
right,
show.
right.
I just didn't. I
Yes.
didn't know what his. You know, it's like when someone comes back, I don't know how he handles stuff like that anymore.
Yeah.
That's pretty brave. I
Yeah.
think that's the first time I've heard him. You know
what I'm thinking?
Take a shot at Sharpton through someone else.
That might be a.
Well, I heard what Jim Norton had said about on the show. Getting a little pissed off at me for saying that maybe we should play something that's really funny from Jim Norton.
I think that was almost an apology.
Maybe I don't know. He thought it was Bernie. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah?
Bernie figured. Yeah, I mean, look,
Bernie's the man.
I'm good with Imus.
Bernie's good.
I'm on red eye tonight, by the way.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
Yes.
I couldn't do it. No, I'm just kidding. No, I was not supposed to.
Were you supposed to be on last night?
No, they asked me for, I think, later in the week, like Thursday or Friday.
They asked me last night. I couldn't make it.
Really?
Yeah.
Last night was supposed to be kind of a weaker show, though. I think Voss was on last night, because I read on
Was
Twitter.
he? Okay,
yeah,
it
they
was a
said,
weaker show.
No, they said Voss was like dropping knowledge on Red Eye. They said, stop looking at your notes, too. Put my eggs there.
Was he?
Thank you, yeah.
Was he looking at notes?
I don't know.
Yeesh.
Well, he's coming in tomorrow.
I'm on tonight, though.
We'll ask him. And it's
Watch
on
your
Red
red
eye. According to public records, Scott Shannon is either 64 or 67.
That's a pretty big fucking gap.
I go.
I still kind of want to know what was the bit that Erock was like.
He liked when they flushed the formats.
Was that it?
What did flush the format mean? They went from pop music to what?
Pretty much the same songs that Scott thinks from 70s and 80s that were still popular.
Like, so they just played old school
like what?
stuff?
Yeah, they play. Well, he thought like edgy stuff was like the Ramones. I want to be sedated, but then he would go into songs like that "Jump in the Line" from Beetlejuice.
Jump in the line. Oh,
God.
God, what a faggot you are.
And Eric was just like, "No rules. It's Friday."
Hey,
where's the beer sound effect?
Can't play that while it's playing.
What's the format?
Shake, 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 Sinora.
And this made you like feel good?
You liked this, didn't you?
I did at the time.
I did.
And then it would go into songs like this.
Oh,
I got the hippie shake.
You're awful. You like this fucking getting ready for the weekend jazz?
it's a weekend!
Because Eric's a man of leisure.
Yes.
And even back then, he likes to know leisure time was coming.
I just picture Erock at the controls of the boat, pushing that throttle forward. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, Florida boy.
Going to high school.
You think
In my
Eric went
motorboat.
home and concentrated on his studies?
No.
Oh, no.
He was a boy who loved leisure and treats on the weekends.
Did
I can
they
picture
do
him with a
working
big-
for the weekend?
No, I don't
Did
think
they?
they did
No?
that. No,
That
that
was
was
hack?
no, because that was the 5 o'clock whistle on Z100.
The 5 o'clock whistle?
I'm disgusted.
Why did I ever get into this business?
What is the 5 o'clock whistle?
I was
Horrible.
bamboozled.
Horrible.
I was bamboozled under the guise that it was all fun and games.
Yeah.
And then I realized what assholes run this shit.
Now you're just boozled.
Did they let the lobster loose too?
Yeah! Remember that?
Erock?
No, that was another Z100. That clip.
That was a Z100 thing?
Yeah.
No, that was Snorton Larry Norton.
Oh, and he played that. That
In
was
Buffalo.
Steve Martin?
97 Rock. Right?
But every morning Z show format would do that on Fridays. They'd play
But
that
they would
clip.
tease it for 3 hours, and then it was just a long sound clip.
Horrid.
What
was
about the awful brew?
Well, we've been streaming in the back. They haven't played any of the sound effects yet.
Yeah, because
but
Weez is on. He's going to talk through most of that horse shit.
They're in 12 minutes of commercials right now. So
What do they play going into commercials?
Regular radio sucks.
they just played a station ID or something and went right in. It wasn't anything worth.
Do they do
bringing
the
in
brew
yet.
thing?
Not. It just said the brew, but they didn't play any.
The brew.
Who's the hole, Sam?
I don't remember.
They got a hole. Erock, who's the hole?
I don't know. They've been
Oh,
through
come on,
3
how do you
different
not
holes
know?
now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Heather
three
holes?
The one before this was
Heather O'Rourke
Patty
is
Steele.
that's the girl from Poltergeist.
Is it really?
Heather O'Rourke, but she's dead. What happened? What happened? Poor kid. She died of some intestinal thing.
Did she really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I know
That's
she
a
died.
cursed movie. And then the
lot
other
of people
girl
died
died
from
from
that
some
movie.
fucking stalker. Shot her in the face or some shit, right?
Which
The older sister? There was the older sister that
What
at
was
the
her
beginning
name?
of Poltergeist, she just went, and like ran off to her boyfriend or something. And she wound up like a stalker.
Was she in most of the movie or no?
Killed her. She was the daughter of the guy from fucking...
He's the author guy.
The
author.
He just recently died. Come on, pal.
The fucking writer.
Help me out.
Famous writer.
Help me out. Come on, who's going to do it? You people are worthless.
The famous writer.
Who is
You're
she?
all worthless and weak.
I got famous writer at least.
No, it's not Stephen King.
It's a famous writer.
Because
No,
I'm
it's
wondering,
not.
is she the one? I'll know the name if I hear it of the guy who. There's a famous one. The
Yes.
guy he knocked on her door and then shot her.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
that's the other one.
Dominic Dunn.
Dominic Dunn.
Dominic Dunn. And it was Dominique Dunn was the daughter, and a stalker fucking killed her. Killed her.
Was this before he did what he did? Or
What do you mean?
He's like a crime investigator, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's dead now.
But what was he doing that back then?
Oh, yeah,
It was an
already
author,
famous.
but then he got really into the whole like murder thing.
Right.
Early
Yes.
life, murder. Oh my God, I hate stalkers.
Don't you fucking hate them?
Hate with a vengeance.
It was a bad one too. He was a fucking nasty one.
In '82, after completing work on Poltergeist, she met and moved in with this guy, a chef named John Sweeney. And
associate.
Oh, is that what,
no.
Oh, it was an abusive relationship, and then she ended it. It's a few weeks later when she refused to reconcile with him. They argued in the driveway. She was rehearsing for the miniseries V with actor David Packer. He dragged her into the backyard of the house next door and strangled her until she was unconscious. She was brain dead after being in a coma for 5 days.
Jesus.
Wow. She was in Hill Street Blues. But they found him guilty of a lesser offense of voluntary manslaughter instead of murder. Why? Well, 6.5 years. He served less than 4 years before this piece of shit murders his ex-girl.
How is that possible?
Because they're probably looking at it like it was an act of passion and not premeditated.
It wasn't. They said it wasn't premeditated. He came to the house. He was talking to her outside, in one of the alleyways, and then started like fucking beating her.
Guys get more for weed.
I know. It's crazy.
What the fuck is wrong with us?
His name is John Mora.
Society.
He changed his name.
He's one thing though.
Where's he now?
He's an outcast in Hollywood. Like anywhere he goes, people fuck it. But it's not enough.
Duh.
I mean, yeah. But
all you have to do is
should be in
leave
prison.
Hollywood, and you can take care of that.
What was he? He was an actor.
Yeah, but nothing.
Oh, he was a chef.
It was like nothing. Yeah, he was a chef.
He's trying to make it, right?
Then there's that other chick. What was that one from the Mork and Mindy show? There.
Pam Dauber was the lead.
My sister Sam.
No, my sister Sam. Yeah, that was it.
I'm good.
And it was the chick from that. Wound up getting fucking shot. Some guy just walked up to the door.
What's her name?
Knocked on the door and
Schaefer?
shot her. Rebecca Schaefer. Yes.
God, I hate
Just walked
stalkers.
up and he talked about it. It was the most chilling fucking interview. He talked about it and said, and he was all fucked up. He's like, and I walked up to the door and she opened it and I shot her. And then he goes, and she went, like he made the sound she made, and it was fucking horrific. You wanted to fucking choke him.
Where's this interview?
I don't know. I remember seeing it though.
I remember seeing that.
I was horrified
I saw
watching it.
BTK interviewed recently. The
That's
BTK
the
killer.
killer. Oh, that was the BK. Oh, I forgot it was the BK. We talked about it.
Dennis Rader from Kansas. And just watching him talk about it's like we literally should squash this cunt like an insect.
He talks about it like he's proud of it.
He should just literally be fucking buried alive.
Yeah. What a fucking piece of shit. Hey, good morning to you, everybody. Good morning. We're talking about murders.
Good morning.
Talking about murders, everyone. Good morning. Ugh, bastards.
He's dead?
Who? That guy?
Oh, no.
No, her. She had such a big career in front of her.
But where is that
with
guy?
With a big 80s hair.
They know where that guy is.
That guy?
And what is he doing?
Is he in jail? He's got to still be in jail, right?
The Rebecca Schaefer one?
Come on, what up?
July 27, 2007.
What happened?
He was stabbed 11 times on his way to breakfast.
Oh, good. In jail. Great.
Did he die?
No, he didn't die.
What kind of asshole stabs him?
What did he stab on the shoulder?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, no, he's just still in jail.
It's what happened to two inmates? What? Oh, 2 weapons. No,
Yeah, they've got no.
Man,
I mean, they figured out who did it.
Got stabbed 11 times.
Wow.
Good.
Still alive.
That's your life, scumbag.
He's 42.
Oh, well, he looks good.
Good fuckwad.
He's a good head of hair, too, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, it really does. What a waste in prison. Yeah. Wow, that's fucking tragic. Stalkers are the worst.
I fucking
Right.
Such a hatred of them.
Yes.
And those protection orders do no good.
No, they don't.
It's like this guy that stalked poor Trump's daughter. Like, it's just enraging when I read about that. That a woman has to deal with this. As a guy, I've dealt with a couple of these fucking psychotic cunts.
Anthony, you're never going to find anybody better than me. I really think, if you feel that you want somebody that's going to be good for you,
you know what?
He'll call me.
She might be right, though.
Shut up!
She might be right. She might be right.
You fucking good.
I have such a fucking...
Not for her.
Because they're needing it. But I've had a couple of them.
Yeah.
And they just won't stop.
No.
It's like, will you go fuck yourself?
Enough already.
Weirdo, you creep.
Hate you.
Fucking clingy cancer cell. Beat it.
Clingy cancer
You fucking sarcoma. Go away. Go away.
Right.
Acknowledge me.
Wow, they put a young Kumi on your now body.
Oh, look at my little face. I was such a cute little kid.
Sure you were.
But I had no confidence back then. I could have gotten the chicks.
Wow, look at that, though. It matches up pretty good.
It really does. That's my young face on my young body.
Your body's not aging?
No, I got those. Look at that. I got the little like neck muscle things.
I
And
see that.
That's my trainer, but I can't train my face. I can't train my face.
No.
It would be nice if I could go, yee-haw, yee-haw.
Supposedly you can.
I can't exercise my face.
Supposedly you can.
Yeah.
I don't believe it myself. But
I'm a muscular motherfucker, though, but I can't do the face thing.
I do facial exercises.
Do you? No.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Just open my mouth wide. Who's that? Who's that bitch?
That's Cooper Lawrence, the hole from...
How old is she? She's cute.
Scott and Todd.
I don't like her side picture, but
Cooper Lawrence is not her real name.
You don't think
That's
so?
a radio name.
Whoa.
Cooper Lawrence with you.
When are we going to get Scott and Todd audio?
Patricia
From
McCann.
today?
Patricia McCann.
I haven't heard her in a while.
I heard that recently.
It's
terrible.
yeah.
Anytime you need to have something that will warm you in the evening, why not have a cup of tea, Patricia McCann?
Why'd you just throw your name in them? I hate Patricia McCann.
What does she do?
Her
Nothing.
commercials are on 1010 Wins all the time. I crack up now every time I hear her.
I haven't heard him in a while.
What does she
They're
do
on,
before that?
definitely.
Is she a personality or?
Patricia McCann.
She's probably a voiceover broad, and then
Goodyear
figured
tires.
out somewhere if I add my name, maybe I could get
That people know her.
a few extra bucks for
Goodyear
it.
tires,
Like
they
that-
hold up under every single Patricia McCann.
Like almost like you're putting your seal on it, so it must be good.
Yeah.
Oh, she's fucking
Just throws
terrible.
her name. Oh, man, does she look like a fucking alien?
She has hair like Grover from Sesame Street.
She looks like a burn victim, actually.
Wow.
This is her job,
New
though.
hair.
She is the personality commercial spokesperson for 1010 Wins. She has endorsed product on the station since 1992.
1992,
Wow.
Patricia McCann.
Her website should be Neck McGillicuddy.
She really does have a huge
Holy
neck.
shit.
It's as wide as her head.
Yeah.
Eek. Enough of her.
She fucking powerlifts with her skull on weekends. She enters strong thing competitions because she has an abnormally large clitoris for spokesperson.
Patricia McCann.
It looks like a
Look
Pez
at my
dispenser,
clit.
actually.
She is.
Yeah.
What a terrible head.
Horrible.
All right, we go to break with this this weighing of the tit thing that Danny did.
Oh, I heard about this.
Can Danny do video like Sam? Can he sync up that stuff?
What happened?
Ask
Him,
him.
please. What's going on with the video? What video? What are we trying to do?
Sam doesn't have time to do it because we're leaving. But
What video from the UFC trip?
Yeah,
We are leaving.
Not the chip stuff, because I videoed
that?
everything.
Right.
I said not the chip stuff.
So you got interviews with guys.
Yeah, just
Right,
to put up.
'cause the special was awesome, but
Right.
we videoed Bob and Jim interviewing everyone. So.
There's no fork with this.
What?
Why don't you go fork yourself?
Hey man, long time. How's everything? Pretty sweet actually. How's G? We're done. It's over. I got a new chick now. Want to see a pic? Sure. Fat titties, right? Yeah. Yeah, man, nice. Fucking 3.5 pounds apiece. Bam! You know the exact weight of your girlfriend's breasts? You don't? Come on, I'll show you. Hon?
Hey, babe.
Sweetie, get a bowl and fill it to the top with water.
But I don't think they've gotten any big...
Just get it! What's going on?
Here you go.
Hey man, do me a favor. Go weigh this baking tray and write down the weight. Okay, half a pound? Okay. Babe, put a bowl of water in the baking tray and drown them titties like Rodney King. Great job, honey. Now you see how the water is overflowing out of the bowl and being collected in the tray? Now we'll need to measure the displaced water that's in the tray. Because tissue is less dense than water, we'll need to multiply that number by 0.9 to compensate. And don't forget to subtract the weight of the tray. So let's see here. Times 0.9 and bingo! 3.5 pounds.
And that's legit?
Legit.
So, I assume you know how to weigh a giant cock.
Boy, do I! Let me show you.
Who the hell saw that coming?
I did!
Sirius XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Good morning, everyone.
Love this song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Don't tread on my.
Why don't tread on ma?
Yeah.
Erock?
Hello. Good morning.
Oh, what? His bit just fucking went to nothing.
I know.
His bit fucking
I didn't feel like playing
melted.
the sweeper. Why this song?
Back on this day in 2000, Lars took the stand to testify against Napster.
Wow.
Remember that?
Really?
Remember that? The Scott and Todd bit.
They might have been onto something back then, though. Now we're all getting music for free. No?
Bit.
What?
It's a bit.
What?
D-Rock's bit.
Erock's bit. It's Sam put up a literal horse's bit that you put in his mouth to fucking steer him. Sam, you're a prick.
I was just kidding, Eric.
Of course
I don't think you're a horse.
Of course you're kidding. Every time you're kidding. Every day, every hour of the show.
All of it.
That you goof on Erock, you're just kidding.
I'm just kidding. I'm just playing.
Meh.
How'd that Napster thing work out, Erock?
Yeah, what happened with the Napster?
What happened?
Not good.
It's huge
Not
still,
good,
right?
huh?
No, not good.
No one uses Napster. It was the hugest thing ever.
But once all this started, you couldn't even sell it anymore.
Done.
Someone just bought the name, redid it as a licensed music download, and iTunes was already out. So who gave a
What do
shit?
you use as far as music goes? Like
I just steal it.
Do you steal it?
Yeah. Who buys music?
No, I don't mean buying music. Oh, wow,
How'd you
that is
find a
big,
picture of a fat
fucking
horse?
Wow.
I've never seen a picture of a fat horse before.
That's got to be Photoshop.
It has to be.
That horse is too fat.
All right,
But I
good.
just did a Google image.
Oh, that's
for fat
hilarious.
horse.
Fat horse.
Hilarious.
When
thank
you're
God.
streaming music, though, like what do you use? Like as far as radio goes, or Sonos or something like that?
I don't have a Sirius XM unit at this point.
Oh, I go with Pandora. I use Pandora at my house.
Boy, that's the competition. Why
don't you use Sirius XM?
I do sometimes. I go to like either it's only lithium or 80s.
I've been to your house for a compound party. XMU is what I heard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
although
who's
it may
over?
have been
Who's steering the
ladies
ship?
selection.
Yeah, probably. Crazy Canadians, right?
No, it was
Yeah.
a certain model.
Oh,
It was that era.
Ah, Frau Stepp.
It was the XMU era?
Yes.
I don't know.
Station. Hate it.
I don't have Sirius XM in my house, and I'll tell you why. Because they shut off my units probably every other week.
Why don't you just call?
And I finally gave up and said, you know what? If you can't figure out that I worked here and you could just leave my units on, then I can't be bothered.
Hello, Mr. Hughes. My name is Don. I will be helping you as far as
No.
They shut
Nothing,
off
right?
my units, what is it, once a year, once every 6 months, once
Yeah, they
every
just
3
shut 'em
months?
off. All
And
of a
I
sudden you
finally
don't
gave
have
up. I finally gave up. I'm like, I don't feel like giving my numbers to the company every few months so they could keep my units on.
Terrible.
So I don't have it. I listen to the TV. The TV has music channels.
They really do have good music channels. Well, big selection.
Very terrific.
And on Fios they do.
And it's right there on your TV.
Yeah.
It goes right through your sound system. It's nice. And I don't have our show on in our car.
No?
Oh.
Those I have. I
gotta
have.
call, dude. It's really,
I
it's
have it in
actually
the
pretty
car.
easy to do.
I need that too.
I don't have our show.
Driving home, I cannot drive without the after show.
I can't monitor our own
What?
show. I didn't
heard
get the
that.
best of XM because I got a Sirius unit.
I'm talking about me.
Just call them. Put it on
I
the
don't want
thing
to.
for you.
That's the key. Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't.
You don't want to hear it.
No, the only reason I would get it is for us, but I don't listen to the show when I'm not here. I
You
take
don't
a
listen
break.
to the after show, the Sam Roberts after
When
show?
Kenny has it on in the car, it's actually quite enjoyable.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna
Really?
I'm not gonna be that guy. It's
Thank
quite
you.
enjoyable.
Yuck.
It's easy to just trash it, but it's quite enjoyable.
I listen right. It is
because I
easy to
feel-
trash. It's very hard to find anything redeeming about it. That is the trick. Find something good about Sam's show. It's a contest we're having.
Quite enjoyable, Sam.
I think so too. Thank you very much.
It was very odd to hear Joe Rogan, like, praising you.
You heard that, right?
I did hear that at dinner.
Right.
It's like, you do the after show. Man, I like that. I listened. And I was
Joe
like,
knows.
fuck, man.
You know, Joe
Fuck.
Rogan has, I said it on the after show, Joe Rogan has praised the after show more than anybody who works here.
Look, we all know he's a stoned goof.
Exactly.
Okay?
Joe's
So,
just high.
Whatever. He's just fucked up
He knows
all the time.
good content.
And has
Not
a tough
really.
time praising anything.
Yeah?
Yeah, kind of do. Do you like anything? Besides guns and racism.
Hate.
I mean, well, I'll
He's
give you,
fueled
I'll
by
give you those
hate.
two.
know
But
what?
besides that,
I laugh
Wait.
because it's true.
Alice in Chains, you like?
I like Alice in Chains.
And younger girls, you like?
Yes, yes. Well, you know, still legal, mind
I
you.
said younger girls.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Did you say guns and racism?
Guns,
I did that already.
racism.
Okay.
I like
Good
my
television
pool.
shows.
I love good television.
Not easy to get a compliment from Mr. Cumia.
What?
Never.
Really?
Yeah, oh.
Hey, it has to be earned. What?
Jesus.
Right.
You know, Sam hasn't done it yet.
I'm working on it.
You get anything done down the hall there, Jimmy?
What happened down there?
Well,
oh, banana mouth.
I have a mouthful of banana and cottage cheese.
Cottage cheese.
I'm enjoying my breakfast.
You really are. It does make that sound.
I went and talked to Steve Blatter.
Oh, yes.
And he said that he's going to look into it with the team here. So I'm like, it's got to be up soon. Again, none of these are earth-shattering, but they're just things that MMA sites would pick up and maybe do. It's just more. It's like if we've done them, it's better for the show if they're out there than if they're not out there.
We got guys that oversee this channel that just suck. You know, I make fun about it, but we really need someone that could be on top of shit.
Yeah.
You know, they just suck. And it's the same problems over and over again that never get solved. The latest problem is really simple. You know, we have video that we need to edit and we want to put up on sites. We can't edit videos here at SiriusXM for some reason.
Why can't we do that?
And we've been telling these guys for I honestly don't know. It has to be years at this point.
Dude, there's free programs that could do it.
It has to be years at this point.
Fuck.
And these dopes that oversee the channel, that's why I beat the shit out of them, because they're useless to us. They're completely useless. Why does Jimmy have to go down the hall and bring up the exact same problem that we did a year ago and 2 years ago and 3 years ago? Is it true that we can't just take video that you got from the UFC? This is the latest one, right?
Yeah.
You and
There's
Jimmy,
an audio sync
you and
with
Jimmy fucking got a lot of video from the UFC.
And it's not a quick edit because I have to sync audio
Right.
from our voice recorder.
But these guys aren't even aware that you might have video. They don't even ask you about it, and they don't even say, well, what are we going to do with the video? How do we capitalize on
I don't
that?
know whether or not they even heard the special. I've heard Rob complimented the special, and beyond that, nobody's mentioned anything about
Yeah,
the
but he's an
UFC.
intern. What about the other guys that work here?
He's not an intern technically, but yeah, no, nobody is.
So Jimmy marched down the hall to discuss the exact same issue that we have discussed. That's why when Jimmy looks at me, I just laugh because I'm like, well, I don't know what else to do. We've told these guys the problems.
We were flying today, so Sam can't do it. And Danny's computer at home, I guess, can't handle the input of the video. Maybe he might not have I guess you need a certain amount of whatever.
But the fact is, if these guys are in touch with anything, you know, the UFC is really hot. You guys got some video interviews with some huge stars of the UFC, so that would be very good for our channel. Because other sites would pick up video interviews in a second. They don't like picking up audio interviews for the most part.
You know how easy it is to edit it? It's not like you're putting together a movie.
Well, why are we even discussing it? Because nothing will change. They will discuss it with the team.
You're right.
Know how many times I've heard we'll discuss it with the team? That's why I don't do meetings with these guys.
Yeah.
It's a complete waste of time. Nothing changes.
Did we announce?
How do we don't have a capability to edit shit?
It's incomprehensible that we don't.
What's that about, Sam?
Because then well, I've heard two things. I told them that I only edit on Macs because that's all I know how to do, and the computers that we have in the office you can't put just a video editing program on the computers we have in the office and expect it.
Why?
Well, because there's probably something that you can't put programs on.
I mean, because if they put a video editing program, the computer just couldn't. The computer can barely handle a web browser as it is.
Yeah,
so nothing would ever get done.
You need a good computer.
But why, if we're an important show, because they tell us that, why wouldn't they upgrade our shit?
I told them
the rest of these dopes don't need their shit upgraded, but we do.
I priced out a MacBook.
But I'm being honest.
I know it's
harsh. I know it's harsh, but I'm being honest. Like, they tell us we're one of the important shows here, so upgrade our shit. I know half these guys don't need their shit upgraded. That's all I'm saying. Maybe I could say it nicer. I have no respect for anyone in this place.
Yeah, I priced out a MacBook a few months ago, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I sent the
Maybe
information.
in 2 years you'll get it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care.
But Jimmy marched down the hall to bring
Andy
up
Dufresne for his books. That's what you got to do. Just keep writing letters.
But Jimmy marched down the hall to bring up the exact same issue we've brought up so many times I can't even count. Can't even count that high.
But the web team is made up of like 3 people, and there's 200 shows.
What's our latest video up there? Anything good?
Let me check.
I think it's some from NEW.
They're understaffed, the web team.
Yeah, Warren Sapp.
Warren Sapp. All right, that was within the last month at least.
Andy Samberg, Anthony Bourdain.
What about the Breaking Bad guy?
They didn't. That's the other thing. They didn't come in here to film him, so I filmed him.
Okay.
So now in a panic trying to figure out how I can either edit it or I can get that footage to the web team.
But does Rob or Gary, hold on, does Rob or Gary ever come to you and go, oh my God, Breaking Bad is one of the biggest shows.
Huge.
It's the 5th season starts this weekend. Holy shit, you had one of the main guys, if not he's the main guy, right?
He's the guy.
Okay. And you got video. Do they even come to you and go, wow, we need that video immediately because we got to get it up on the Sirius XM website?
To be fair, Rob himself came to me yesterday and said tomorrow we'll figure out how to get the footage to the website.
For his personal use?
Yeah, just because he wanted to watch it. Check it out.
Because
for the fucking station.
Breaking Bad fans were hovering around all our Twitter accounts and the radio show yesterday because
they loved it.
Because this is a massive show, and we had the guy on yesterday.
Yes,
that's huge.
Yeah, he was good too. Good talker.
He was really good.
I loved Bryan Cranston, right?
Yeah, there's something online too where he does the transformation into Walter White, where he's doing a talk show, sitting on the chair. He's got his full head of hair, and they shave his head and stick that dumb mustache and stuff on him during the show.
What do you call that mustache again?
An impotent mustache, which is perfect. He really was just a dolt, nothing.
An impotent mustache.
Yeah, an impotent mustache. He described it perfectly.
But what a smart way. I'm always interested, these actors.
Yeah.
The things they do that I can't do, like the thinking that they have.
That goes behind that, right, yeah. Just the clothes, the very bland everything, and the mustache and the hair. Yeah.
Blending in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, so
he's a great actor, that guy.
He really is, man. You just think he's the dad from Malcolm in the Middle.
Right.
Like, nah, fucking guy's great.
So they'll discuss with the team, Jimmy. So you're
team.
You're in good hands.
So at least give it to the. You should give.
They're in great hands.
In good hands.
Well, nothing against our team, by the way. Their fucking hands are.
The web team is just overburdened.
Yeah.
We had 3 really good interviews yesterday, and absolutely there should be a clip from all 3.
We kind of need a full-time video guy.
Yeah, we should. Of course we do.
For the show.
I thought that was you. You got 20 shows and the video, right?
Can Sal do it?
I don't know if Sal can do it or not. I mean, Sal's our production guy. I mean,
but if all these guys oversee the channel, why doesn't one of those guys just step up and do it? Who cares?
Yeah, Sam.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because then
I don't know.
Then I would at least know what they do.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Gary's in here helping us out with an interview. He's videotaping. Great. I'm not going to think less of the guy.
You couldn't think less of the guy apparently the way you talk.
Of course.
Ouch.
My honesty gets me in trouble. I'm sorry, people.
Hey, watch what you say. I'll put it on his after show.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I won't.
I'm going to talk about you.
Talk about that shit.
People love when I call in. It's the highlight of the whole show and stuff.
Certainly don't.
No.
The Kenny phone calls.
Yeah, I mean, brings
He doesn't know how to
everything.
say goodbye.
No.
Wait, one more question. Hey, Troy.
I'll tell you when I love when Kenny calls. Right when I go into the tunnel. Because I know when I pop out the other end, he's done. I get to continue.
You have to deal with that.
You're strange.
Why?
Because you hate this show, but you listen more than anyone in the studio.
Yeah, yeah.
You know way more about it than myself, and I compliment the kid.
I listen to every minute of it just out of sheer hatred for it. I can't get enough of hating his show.
Anthony is the most stealthily supportive person you'll ever meet.
Well, what I really like doing, though, by the way, is hoping that I leave late enough where I get to hear Ron and Fez, and then I could call in and contribute to their program.
Oh, my God.
Because I do like calling the Ron and Fez show and contributing something to their program, as I did the other day.
You know how we make fun of callers?
Oh, boy.
We literally did it that day on Friday, I think it was, on the last Friday on the after show.
Oh, boy.
Because callers were calling in while we were playing best of bits. And, you make fun of callers for not knowing it's a best of bit.
Yeah.
I walked in here into this studio.
Sam, put me through. I want to go on the Ron and Fez show.
I walked in here to interview somebody, like a pre-taped interview, because the studio was empty.
No.
And I was like, the hotline's ringing. What's that? And so I picked up the phone.
Yeah.
And I was like, hello? It was
like, what took so long to pick up?
I hear, hey, it's Anthony from O&A. Can you put me? I go, Aunt, it's Sam.
Oh, hi, Sam.
Yeah,
put
Sam.
me through to Ron and Fez show.
Why the fuck
put me
wasn't
through.
anyone answering the hotline? I'm just
the
kidding.
fuck?
Put me through to Ron and Fez. I want to talk to these guys. They're making me laugh my balls off.
Oh,
I go,
God.
Aunt, it's a best of show.
I didn't know. I was the idiot.
Dude,
I was the over-eager, anxious guy.
You should have put him on hold.
They're in
Oh,
best of.
man.
You should have fucked with him.
I'd have been so mad. Why am I on hold so long?
What were they discussing that you needed in?
Well, they were talking about a strange, bizarre, horrible accents.
Ah.
See, I wanted to get through and talk about it.
Yeah, but they talked about that like months ago.
Well, I didn't know.
What was the worst accent? Did they figure that out?
Well, it was a Southern thing, I think.
Southern?
It was like a Southern American Southern accent, and I wanted to get through and talk about how awful Australian accents are and how awful the Outback commercial Australian guy is, who is not Australian.
No.
And I think Australians are probably very angry with this guy. Get a steak at the Outback. It's so bad.
I love that guy.
No, he's terrible. and I kind of wanted to.
Can we see that?
You could get potatoes and a steak at the Outback.
You really hate that accent?
It's terrible.
I don't mind it, actually.
I like an Australian accent.
1,000 miles from the everyday.
This guy's bad.
There's
Every
a place
day.
that's a bit more adventurous.
More
You don't have
adventure.
to catch a plane to get there. You've just got to think Australian. Come on into Outback Steakhouse, where our brand new
Outback
menus
Steak, yeah.
unlike anything you've ever explored. At prices that have travelled down under too. 15 meals under $15. Starting at $9.95.
It's not real.
It'll make you happier than a koala up a gum tree. Live adventurous.
It's
Go
terrible.
Outback.
It's
Stinks.
terrible.
That's a commercial.
Here's an Australian
Terrible
accent.
commercial.
commercial.
So we went in the boat, tried to catch a shark, put the line in the water. Shark came up, tried to eat our boat. We hit him with an oar. That's it. It's got to go up at the end.
Here's
Or
a
it
good
doesn't
one.
fucking work.
Put some shrimp on the bobbies.
No.
That's good.
Wasn't bad.
Hopped in our car, went out, tried to hit a wallaby, got out, find a kangaroo,
Yeah.
a eucalyptus tree, fucking humongous, tried to steal our fuel, had a problem with our car.
Every sentence they do it.
Every single one.
Yeah, kangaroos are hopping all over town and stuff.
Radiator is cracked at the core. 2 days ago, I saw a rig that'll all that tanker. Right?
Yeah.
Bunch of panda
Lord
bears.
of the Wasteland, humongous. I'll talk to this humongous. He seems like a reasonable fella. Right? No?
What's this, kangaroos all over town and stuff?
That's a good one.
We got a guy that's very pissed off at your
Come
accent.
on.
Because to me it sounds.
I don't hate Australian accents. I hate fake ones.
To me it sounds like you're from Australia. I don't know. Wayne, Texas.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Shrimps
Hi,
on the
Wayne.
bobby.
How could you hate an Australian accent?
I love Australian accents. The guy that does the Outback one is fake, though. It doesn't sound real.
He's not Australian, that's why.
And you are?
I'm Australian, yes.
Why don't you go up at the end when you talk like this? Talk about, hey, my house caught fire. We had to grab some
Your
water.
accent is
What?
Your accent is terrible as an Australian.
No, it isn't.
Oh.
Mine's perfect. You talk. Go ahead. Talk like an American. Go.
Hi there, how are you?
That's pretty funny. Hi there. How are you? All right, I'll give you that.
The first word I learned in America was fucking A.
Fucking A.
Isn't that the greatest thing ever, though, to say?
It is. That was
Come on, let's be honest. Yes.
It really is. Fucking A is a good
A
one.
rules.
Yeah. Beats a Vegemite sandwich.
Yeah.
And Australians love you, Opie and Anthony. They love you.
We got 10 listeners.
Wait,
from
no,
there.
you know what? Oh, that's not true.
I hear 10.
We
Maybe
were,
12.
Keith
Very
Robinson was in Australia.
Man,
And
that
he
must have
told
went
me,
over well.
he goes, yeah, well, they'd never seen one. And he goes, you guys should go over there. He goes, every radio guy knows you're in Australia.
Yeah,
He did
wow,
a lot
that's
of press
pretty cool.
there. Yeah.
What's that about?
I don't know.
That's weird.
I have no idea how we get heard over there.
I love Australians. Come on. Hey.
I've been over here 25 years and I still have my accent.
Yeah, because it gets the girls, right?
No, I'm married and that's
All right, you faggot. Jesus. No, American girls love Aussie accents.
They do love the accent, yeah.
Yeah. Do you wear like a Crocodile Dundee hat?
No, I don't. I do wear flip flops for $365 a year. Though.
$365.
$365.
What was that?
It's every day, stupid.
Oh, sorry, Chip.
Could you do the American accent again, please?
Yeah.
Hi there. How are you? They are doing good. Yeah.
See, you're just doing it. That's why I love this.
You're doing the same thing I do when I do the Aussie accent.
We all just exaggerate it.
Of course.
And the Texan thing is, when I call home, I say, "Oh, I'm fixing to do this," and my brother will go, "You're fixing what?"
Oh, so because you're from Texas now, but you still got the Aussie thing, so you go, "Yeah, I'm fixing to do this." Yeah, I'm fixing a guy out to the Outback. Get some potatoes and a blooming onion. Yeah, that guy.
Because he wasn't interested in what you were doing there.
He wasn't.
Jimmy, when are you going to Dallas, I think is what he said.
Oh.
I have only Chicago lined up August 11th, Irvine September 13th through 15th.
What'd you say, Jimmy?
I don't have Dallas lined up, buddy.
I heard you.
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right, Wayne, thank you, brother.
See you, buddy.
Good old Texas checking in. Where's our Scott and Todd audio?
Erock?
Great question.
It's coming.
Erock's hoarding it.
It's coming means you have no idea.
There's nothing good right now.
That's the point.
That's the beauty.
Yeah, what
of
do you?
it.
What do you wait?
That's
You
the beauty
wait
of
for
it.
some good, Scott and Todd. We'll never get it. What's the matter with you?
Yeah.
What's the matter with you? No. Erock, comment? No, nothing.
We'll get something.
Wow. Well, good. Glad to hear it. You all right? Nah, he's not talking.
He's not being paying attention.
What are you doing,
He's
Erock?
got Ant strictly on the pain.
Why did you make believe you had something to do?
I'm a piece of shit over here.
He just made believe you had something to do.
No, I didn't. I just wrote something down.
He just had a good idea for a storyline for
Must
WWE.
eat.
What'd you write down?
On my notes here, bad accents.
Is that like a subject you have to?
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
It's pretty goddamn funny.
It kind of worked. Yeah, it does matter. All right. We're going to do something after the break. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So stay there.
Sirius XM. The Opie and Anthony Show.
Jimmy's got a computer update.
Oh, boy. Oh, Jimmy.
I had
this old gag, by the way. I understand, people. I understand.
I had a 1 terabyte, which is 1,000 gig hard drive, half full. It's an external drive, and it's a secure drive, meaning fingerprint gets you in or passcode. I have a lot of archive stuff on there.
Oh, this isn't a UFC update?
Oh, no.
No.
Oh,
no, this is my computer. I was talking today about my computer, about all of a sudden I couldn't get into it. I had lost 500 gigs of information.
Shit.
That's a lot of information.
Yes.
And 504 gigs, actually.
How much information is that?
Less than 1,000, but more than 500.
A couple hours of information?
Oh, a lot more than that.
A lot of information.
I'd say.
A lot of information lost.
A lot of information.
I couldn't get into the hard drive. It would unlock. Like, I plug it in, and it shows like it's a little blinking red light, which tells you that your hard drive is plugged in, but you cannot access the information. So when you swipe your fingerprint, all of a sudden, blink, blink, green. And when it goes green, icon pops up on your desktop.
Mm-hmm.
The icon was not showing up on my desktop. So I couldn't see the information. Bad file path or something. Something got corrupted.
Something you don't know
Was it
what
a 404?
it even means.
A 404?
A
No.
404.
This made the 404.
Forbidden 404?
Yeah, I wish
Looked
it was
like a 403.
Yeah, this is a
understand.
407. So I fucking couldn't get in. I bought a program for $99, which can actually get in from the back. Like, as long as you swipe the security code.
Get him from the back. I like that.
But
I
it said
get
it said to do a scan. It said do a basic scan. It immediately comes back, no files found. Do a deep scan. So a deep scan.
Fucking do that deep scan.
Does it fucking? I got in there.
Deep scan right to the balls.
504 gigs, all recovered.
Oh.
None of them named.
Oh no!
I have 504 gigabytes of unnamed raw material.
So whether it's a video, photo,
It shows you if it's video or photo.
but you don't know what it is.
Nothing.
How many individual files would you guess with no names on them?
60,000.
500 gigs is A huge amount.
And then videos. I saw a couple of videos that are not supposed to be split or split in half.
Oh,
I guess that's what happens when it's
sunk.
When it's a raw thing. I don't know. But I'm going to save the hard drive.
That's how it is on the hard. You got what it is on the hard drive. So a lot of times the pieces aren't put together.
Right.
So you got the raw fucking.
I mean, I'm glad the good news is that it's there. Like, thank God it wasn't wiped out, like, physically. Yeah. But a bad file, eventually there might be software that can fix that. Maybe I'll try to do a fixed disk or some shit, but
just ask Gary Glitter. He'll help you.
I actually said that on the phone with LaCie. I was on the phone with the LaCie Drive people. I'm like, well, how do I get my information? He goes, well, it might just be. I'm like, what do you mean? The FBI gets it from criminals all the time.
Right. Wow, you're right.
Don't tell me it's lost.
It's never lost.
No, it's not. As long as you don't have a physical problem, like you don't soak it in water or something.
Turn yourself in and have them check your fucking hard drive.
There's a few things on there that would be embarrassing. There's nothing illegal, but there's a few things that would be embarrassing if they got it out. A lot of cock pictures, which I'd actually be proud of.
Whose?
It reminds me of what Erock did for me once.
Oh, what did he do?
Something happened with my phone, and I lost an Oprah Winfrey picture with my wife and her mom.
Wow.
And I kind of wanted that picture. That's once in a lifetime. And Erock found it because he was secretly fucking
copying
all my shit off my phone. But then he makes believe it was a ghost program.
How did he do that?
Erock.
Erock.
This is years ago. We're past this.
But still, he should have never
I
done
was
that.
so happy. I was so happy because the Oprah Winfrey picture was gone. Done.
Wow.
And I was so depressed because I'm like, I don't think I'm going to see Oprah anytime soon. And, my wife and her mom really wanted this picture of the three of them. And then Erock goes, hey, and gives me a disc one day. And I was so fucking happy. I was over the moon, as they say.
Oh.
And then I'm like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. He was nabbing your shit?
I think so.
Erock. Oh, no. Erock's like, no.
Look,
he's
getting mad. This shit again, because I went through this with you before.
Oh!
Why were you nabbing his shit?
Why were you copying my shit?
With something.
Yeah.
And then he lost all his shit, and it had this program like a ghostwriter thing, where you could go on there and everything you did in your last transactions that you deleted or whatever.
But I never had transactions.
Yeah.
I never had transactions. I never had an Oprah Winfrey transaction.
You were pulling something at the time off your camera or whatever it was.
I never had transactions, Ant.
How did you get?
I never had an Oprah Winfrey transaction.
This was like I don't remember.
I said we're over this.
This was like 5 years ago.
Sam, you remember when? You remember when Erock was copying all my fucking pictures on my phone? The Oprah Winfrey. Look how mad he gets.
What is you so mad about?
He gets mad.
God. It's the truth, though.
Why were you saving the stuff, Erock?
Yeah, why were you copying my stuff?
I wasn't copying your shit. I was helping you out with something at the time, and because we were able to save your damn fucking camera or whatever.
How did you get my Oprah? How did you get my Oprah Winfrey?
That is true.
How did you get my Oprah Winfrey?
Wow, he's mad.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of a sudden, he's like, "Oh, don't worry, I have a copy."
He handed me the disc. I was so happy.
And you're like,
believe
oh,
me, I was
great.
so happy.
But then you
I was
also
thankful.
Think to yourself,
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
why does he have all my stuff?
Why does he have all my pictures?
Man.
Look at this man.
Why were you saving his stuff, Erock?
I was saving his
All right,
shit.
explain this. Explain this. How do you get the Oprah Winfrey picture back out of nowhere?
If I remember it right, you gave me the memory card. Right. We were pulling something off of it.
It was the early days before Twitter and all, and we were posting pictures, I think.
So we went into the one of the computers in the back. We popped it in there. It shows up, and I don't remember what we did at that time.
And you copied all my pictures, put it in a secret file.
I was just fucking copying your damn photos.
That's weird.
It does sound like you were.
So Erock's copying the photos, all right.
That's
and then,
weird. So he had all your photos on his computer.
Yeah.
Why would you have his photos,
I didn't
Erock?
have his
What was the
fucking
file
photos.
called?
Yeah, apparently you did.
Did you have a password on it?
And what was it?
His
Abs.
Yeah. What was the folder called?
I hate your guts.
Oh man.
Why do I put up with this shit?
Yeah. What was the folder called?
Yeah.
Sex fodder.
All right, walk us through this. Because I'm still very confused, but I'm not,
It is suspicious is the only
It
thing.
is?
It really is.
Because it's like a nice gesture.
I'm
but
not
at the
tech
same-
savvy, so walk us through this. And Sam, you tell me if this is logical.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Erock, comment?
You needed a picture. I could outstare you any day.
Good.
So,
Good for you.
So walk us through
man.
this.
You won that one, by the way. Erock just looked
I know, I saw that. Walk us through this. There was some picture that I wanted to put on the website, probably. at the time?
I'm guessing at the time there was something that
That
you
would be
needed
probably
off-
accurate.
Yeah. There
Okay.
was something that you needed.
All right.
And usually Steve would
Yes!
give us stuff.
Archive all of his photos.
Yes.
All right. So we're in agreement. There was something on my phone, a picture, let's say, that maybe was important to the radio show that day that we wanted to show people.
Something.
Because it was before the Twitter and the Facebook.
Right.
Okay.
So we went and got the photo off your drive.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess the
I'm tripped
up.
up. You sound guilty.
5-6
You
years
sound
ago.
guilty.
I don't remember
You
exactly.
sound guilty.
So what, you went on
That's
his
why
hard
he's getting
drive?
so mad, by the way.
Yeah.
To cover up the guilt.
Oh,
See,
you
this
think
would be
so?
like
Yeah.
one time I fixed your wife's hard drive and I had to make a backup of it.
Right.
But like if she now came to me and was like, "Oh, I lost all my stuff," and I was like, "Oh, don't worry, I saved a copy of it,"
You wouldn't be able to do that.
she'd be like, "What?"
So
Like,
you're
why would you-
suspicious.
Yeah.
I'm suspicious.
This was
of
like
this whole
one
thing.
day.
Why would you have his shit?
Because I deleted. You deleted after.
Why'd you save his backup?
Why'd
I
you
don't-
save his backup?
I didn't
strange.
save his backup.
You did.
No, I
had
didn't.
it. You had it.
He had it.
That's true.
We got a
That ain't
program
magic.
that went in and
I remember
pulled
you-
shit off
you
that
called it a
delete
ghost
off
program.
a computer. You
Yeah.
could still go and find it on the computer and pull it back.
Well, why'd you have it then on your computer?
Yeah, it was in a
Yeah, how do you
folder
get
called OP.
How do you get it on the computer, Ed?
That's not the
How does
trash.
that
Did you
work?
have all your heroes stuff on?
Yeah, apparently I do.
Oh, jeez, he's so
I'm not.
mad.
I'm not even in the top 100 at this point.
No, I don't think so. You're well below Hulk Hogan now.
I get uncomfortable with that shit.
It really is.
I gotta knock that shit off.
Oh boy.
So, did you copy my entire phone?
No, I didn't copy your shit.
I believe he did.
I think you
But
did.
then, how do you get the
I
Oprah
do.
picture? It
I
goes
don't
back to
remember. We
What
did
happened?
I remember you
something,
said it
and
was
we
a
got
ghost
it back.
program. A
Erock,
ghost
what happened with
program.
the Oprah picture? How'd you
Yeah,
get
why did you save the Oprah picture?
Why'd you
It's
save the
weird.
Oprah
Your
picture?
screensaver?
Why would I save the Oprah
Why would you
photo?
save
Exactly.
the
He
Oprah
didn't
photo?
just save the Oprah photo. He saved
A
all
lot
the
of stuff.
photos.
All the
Oprah
photos.
was in there.
Every photo.
Yeah, I get it.
Why'd you save that?
Yeah.
What happened?
Because he's
I
sitting there
don't
going,
know.
"Oh my God, I used to listen to this guy every day, and now I have all his photos. This is the coolest thing ever." I get it.
But why is his answer? I don't know. I don't like
know.
that. You're tech savvy. What? How did it go down?
I already told you this.
No.
Keep asking the
It's
same
not-
question.
But it's
You're
not
gonna
clear.
keep getting the same answer.
But you're not clear. What happened?
I don't,
How
it was
did-
like 6 years ago.
But how did you end up with his shit on your computer?
Stuff that I didn't ask you to.
Right. Stuff
to,
you'd
to
never
copy
asked them.
or
That's
put up on
true.
websites.
Yeah.
It was actually a private photo.
Stuff other than the Oprah stuff.
Yeah, no one's ever seen
What
that
happened?
photo.
Erock coming. Erock coming.
Eric has. He sure has.
In his house.
Not only has he seen it, he fucking had a copy of it and was probably showing people.
Yeah.
Look at the boss's private photos.
Why is he mad? And I did
really
say we're
mad.
over this. I'm just.
And
you know.
he'd be going
Yeah,
like,
he's over it.
We're over it because in
Everyone's
the end I
over
was
it.
extremely happy.
Everyone's
Yeah,
over
exactly.
it.
A
Come
picture
on.
I thought was long gone, all of a sudden
Come
was handed
on
to me
now.
on
It's
a
on his
disc. It was
computer.
amazing.
because he's on a computer the whole
And
time.
now we have
Right.
prints of the picture. It's beautiful.
It's nice. You have a backup of your computer on a hard drive and then a backup
Yeah.
on Erock's computer.
Absolutely, which is nice.
And why is this guy explaining better than you? JD, New York City. Opie, when you load pics from a cam to a computer in Windows Media, did we have Windows Media?
Oh boy.
It's whatever we had on the computers at the time.
It automatically stores it in a backup file on the computer. You could always find it later on the computer if it dumps from the camera.
Oh. Oh, this guy got you off the
Sam?
hook.
Yeah, I mean, if you make a backup file and you don't need it, you'd throw it out. The only
right.
reason to make
Well, why
keep
would you ever make a backup file? If all I'm saying is, hey, could you get this one picture up on the website?
Right,
Exactly.
Like if somebody was like, "Hey, can you import my photos for me?" I wouldn't then back them up. I'd be like,
Why
"That's
would you?
my
I didn't
hard
say
drive
import.
Why
space."
would you?
I said, here's this one picture, whatever it was that day, tits maybe, or
Erock, do you
wasn't
still
a
have
celebrity.
Opie's stuff on your
I don't
computer?
have anything of his.
I bet you do.
What do you have on this computer that says photos-wise?
Yeah.
Are
What do
you
you got?
enjoying
Yeah,
all the
and-
baby
Nothing.
pictures?
And why was the Oprah photo imported to begin with?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. It hadn't. No one even knew that
It
was
is
on
weird.
the camera.
It is weird.
Eric did.
Yeah.
That was the other thing.
Creepy.
I told everyone how bummed I was. I lost my Oprah picture. Next thing I know, he's handing me an Oprah picture. That's weird.
He's got it for you.
Erock,
Waiting.
coming.
Yeah. So even if Windows Media did make a ghost backup,
Right. He said it was a ghost program that found this picture.
Ghost program.
but regardless, it means
scary.
he imported the photo at some point.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying.
He never should have.
So why would you do that?
Because he wants a
I
copy of
didn't
your stuff.
purposely take your shit.
No.
Oh, shit!
But why do you want the boss's pictures?
Now the truth comes
He'd
out.
probably look at them and pretend that he was on vacation too.
Yeah, I was taking the photo for this one. No, he didn't steal it. He made a copy of it.
Made a copy.
Why are you
for
turning
himself.
red? I said we're over
I'm
this. I'm just bringing it back because I'm just a little confused.
You embarrassed?
I'm okay that you steal
It's
my
right if
shit.
you love the boss. So what? I don't love the boss.
Nothing.
Accept that.
It's all good.
So he had to make a backup, Sam?
Yeah, he imported all your photos.
Why would you import all of them if I
I
only
don't
needed the one?
fucking know.
He's tech savvy enough to just import one if he only needed one.
Yeah,
I
if he
even know
imported-
how to do that.
Yeah.
And I'm
he just
dumb.
wanted copies for himself.
He wanted to make a little Opie backup for himself.
Do
Just
you
in
have an
case.
Opie file? Do you have that? Do you print them out?
It's called
Frame 'em?
It's called the hero file.
Yeah,
and then
the
he can
hero file.
come and save the day.
Do you look at pictures of
Ex-hero
Opie and go like,
file.
need it, got it, need it, got it?
Oh, yeah, like baseball
and
cards.
swap them
Remember
out.
that?
He got very jealous. There's a picture of me and Opie on my computer, and he was like, I don't have that one.
You're looking
Yeah.
to pawn these or sell them? What do you Opie picks.
It's all right. So,
Yeah.
At least you know your stuff's backed up. Opie.
Yeah. You never have to worry about any of your
glad.
picks. Erock's got them all.
Throw your computer out the
Apparently.
window.
Yeah.
Who needs
You don't
them?
need them.
You don't need it.
He's like a clued. He's the Erock clued.
I'm not leaving
Put
my
your
phone
pictures
laying
up on
around
the
anymore.
clued.
It's in my front pocket.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Come get it now.
He will.
Yep.
So you don't know is your answer?
Yeah, he's steaming, man. He is steaming.
But there's just a lot
But
of
I
mystery.
live for this. Erock, I live for this moment.
Erock.
So your answer is I don't know. That's fair.
But there is a lot of mystery, is the whole thing.
Yeah.
Sam, you would have just imported one photo, put it up on the website, and not
Well, it depends.
not given a care, as Colin would say, about my pictures.
How many photos did you want on the
Give a
website?
care.
One. Maybe it was a couple that day. I don't know. Maybe
Do
it
you
was
want-
a series.
Do you want the Oprah one on the website?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't have imported that one. Because why would I have? I don't care about your Oprah picture. Congratulations, you met Oprah.
Erock, I was very grateful. There were a lot of very.
And you'll probably be grateful in the future when you lose something else. He can just go into his computer and pull up any of your snapshots.
Lose your keys. He's got a spare set.
Probably got a spare set of your house keys.
Did you enjoy all my pictures from Soda's Point?
Oh, man.
You got
all
those?
backed up.
Well, now he can just drag and drop from Twitter.
He does.
Do you save all of Opie's pics from Twitter?
No.
In
He
a
does.
file?
He does.
Yeah, 9 million sunset photos.
Oh! Motherfucker,
Fat.
you didn't say that. Oh, shit.
God damn.
He didn't just say that.
God damn.
Oh, damn.
Damn!
You're nasty.
Oh,
Nailed you.
I don't have a comeback for that.
that hurt.
I enjoy
That
a good
hurt.
sunset.
Who doesn't, right?
Roland enjoys a good sunset.
God,
too.
enough of his fucking skyline pictures.
Exactly.
I think he's calmed down with those.
But at least
Not
I
really.
No?
No.
Fucking guy. I might have blocked him. I don't know.
My problem with Roland is it's the same view every. I try to
course it
change
is.
it up
Exactly,
at
through a
least.
glory hole.
I try to change up my sunsets.
Oh, enough of his fucking
It's a little variety there.
New York City skyline.
Did Erock take the picture of you and Oprah?
Oh.
Oh, that would make sense. It's probably
That
on your
would.
camera. All right,
No
I
one knew
apologize.
the
Yeah,
Oprah
yeah,
picture
yeah.
existed.
Oh, no.
Oh.
And then because I
That's a lot
am
weirder then.
I
Yeah.
am friends with Erock outside the show, I did say one day I was really bummed, and next thing you know, he's handing me a disc with the picture on it.
Hang
That's
on, hang
weird
on,
to me.
hang
Can I
That's
bring
weird.
something up?
What happened?
When Erock takes the photos in here, right, of us with celebrities, right? He takes the pictures.
He emails
and
them
then
to us.
he does give us those
Yeah,
discs.
he's very good with
he's
that.
awesome with that.
At the end, but then like at the end of the year, he goes, "Here's all your pics."
And I love that too.
But why is he holding on to them?
Well, it's work pictures. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are
okay-
work photos.
I'm okay
Don't
with it.
question that because I really like.
I
when he
need
does
those,
that.
yeah.
because I lose all mine.
I'm reaching at straws here to try to bash him. I understand.
No, I like it.
It's okay if he took.
I don't hate everything about Erock.
So they were off his camera.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, shit! Now he's threatening.
The only weird thing is, it'd be like if you said, "Hey, Eric, can you make this photo of me off my phone a little larger?" And then all of a sudden,
He's got
all
every
your dick
picture.
pics and stuff
Right.
on his computer.
All my dick pics.
Yeah.
That he's just drooling over.
Yeah.
I don't take dick pics. I'm good.
Oh no!
Come on now, everyone takes.
What?
a dick
Oh, this
pic.
is not good news.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Someone's going to tell you it's impossible, right?
No.
Without importing all the
Oh
photos.
no.
Somebody
Of
wants
course
to
he's gonna-
share a personal story that would relate to this exact thing.
Oh my God! Really?
Let him come in and explain then.
Troy.
Of course he does.
Troy Kwan has an Erock
instance where there's been strange files.
To regale
I'm
upon us.
learning
Here
that
it comes.
Erock wants to just kind of nurture and take care of everybody around him.
Wanna hang Erock out to dry.
Where's his music, Erock?
Ah, there it is. All right.
Sally to the rescue.
Troy, have you been listening to this?
Yeah, of course.
Are you tech savvy?
Nah, not really. A little bit.
What mic's working?
Too busy lifting
what mic
weights
is
and
that?
pounding pussy.
What mic is that?
Like 7.
7?
Oh.
Where's 7?
It's on.
7's a good name.
Yeah, but everything else is on. Try that.
Great name for a
Hello?
kid.
All right.
What?
You're tech savvy, right?
A little bit.
Do you find it weird that I thought I lost a photo, and next thing you know, he's giving me a disc with the photo on it?
It doesn't surprise me in the least.
Why are you surprised?
What's the explanation?
Well,
I'm confused.
Because I have given Eric, I've played him stuff. I played him bits that weren't finished. I've played him songs that I was working on from my personal, whatever. And I watched him import the file to save it.
Oh,
and I was like, dude, what are you doing?
Erock.
What did he say?
Why do you do this?
Why would I save your songs?
Why would you save his song?
I don't know.
Why would
I
you
was
save
asking
his
why you were doing
He's
it.
an e-hoarder.
Erock, why are you doing this?
Are you a digital hoarder?
Oh man,
Love files.
I don't have his music.
Where do you save them to? By the way,
Yeah.
Where do you save?
Do you
them?
have
to?
a folder called Pals?
How does he abscond them from your computer?
Yeah, why are you doing that, Erock?
Well, I had it on a jump drive.
Oh, you had it on a drive. Okay.
Yeah, and then I would hand it to him like, hey, pull this file off, or here, let me play something.
And he just
Then I
starts
have on
grabs
here.
every
whole
fucking
drive.
file off of
Do you
it.
have Troy
Opens
tracks?
Audition, and
He
then
probably
he'll-
wants nudie pictures, maybe. He thinks maybe you fucked up. You threw some fucking nudes
Oh,
on there.
fuck.
And he's like, I'll get these.
He's
I'll
trying to-
show 'em,
yeah.
You're trying to get dirt on all of us for
Erock,
a book?
is that what you're
a
doing?
tell-all?
Tell-all book, maybe some pics.
What is that?
Oh, boy, is he fucking pissed.
No, but
I love this
Look at
stuff.
his face.
I don't
Not
care
really
how
mad.
old you are.
Oh, it's savings. I'm
I
a
live for
saver.
this shit.
I'm a collector.
I'm stimulated. I'm
Yeah,
alive.
It's like it's a little unsettling. That
Good thing that dummy couldn't think of disconcerting.
I know.
Did you watch him fucking back out of that word?
This time.
Disbed.
Troy, if I gave you my phone and I said I need one picture on the website, would you copy my entire phone to do that?
That's just being invasive.
Oh, isn't it? So you're saying Erock's being invasive, which he has been.
But see,
Why are you grabbing
Does it
everyone's
really
photos?
surprise you, though?
But see, I'm confused because he really saved my ass. So I can't be too mad at him. But then it's like, wow,
But he
that's
saved
weird.
it through his own fucking shit.
Right.
Trying to get everybody's shit.
Right, like if you had been like, oh man, I had some great pictures of me and my girl at the beach. I can't believe I lost them all. And then Eric was like, no, you didn't. Here you go.
Here they are.
Wow. That's cool.
You got everyone's back up? I know I've left a few times to maybe take a piss or something, and I've left my phones here. You got mine backed up there, Erock?
Apparently
No?
I do.
Oh, right.
Oh, wow.
Just in case.
That's going
You
to
watch
get
any
out of it.
Contacts or anything?
Very good. Any contacts that I'm missing? Any?
Yeah, why aren't you mad at him?
He's got your back.
How does he get it, though? What is he putting it on from a thumb drive? What is it? What, is he?
Bagel's got your back.
He just opened up Audition real quick. I watched him do it.
Oh.
And he just imports it, and then he minimized it real quick, so I wouldn't say that.
Man, like a sneaky fuck.
Oh, no, you minimized
What
it?
fucking music of yours that I've taken?
Apparently you should. If you're taking
Yeah,
it,
what
you
a
would know
sneaky
it.
Pete.
That
Yeah.
Troy,
Why'd you minimize it so fast? That sounds sneaky.
Troy,
Yeah,
are
why'd
you
you
just-
minimize it?
Why?
fucking, I don't remember taking his music.
It was actually the stuff I
You're
was
not
working on.
bullshitting?
We've never used
You're not
your
bullshitting?
shit.
No, I'm gonna tell you what
not
I
good
take
enough,
it was.
man.
So
Not
he
good enough?
minimized it, Troy?
Yeah.
Troy saw it.
But
gonna
Erock's
tell you-
just trying to take care of you, Troy.
I'm more apt
just in
to
case you lose.
believe Troy Kwan on this one.
I'm going to tell you what it was.
Seeing how he's stolen Opie's pics.
He had the Opie's
relentlessly,
Oprah
just
picture.
constantly taking Opie's pictures.
Yeah, he's got all of Opie's personal pictures on his computer.
His hands in his face is in his hand like I'm fucking. What's the matter, Erock? Come on,
we're
just
right.
fess up.
Very,
Just fess up.
very warm right now.
Yeah.
Why are you warm? You embarrassed?
You miss
No,
your
I'll
pictures.
say. But
Yeah.
are you looking at all the pictures that you could be downloading right now?
Just imagine, though, the most important picture. It was up there at the time. And you think it's God.
What a coincidence.
And all of a sudden he hands you a disc like 2
Here
days
it
later.
is.
Go, here it is.
Anything else you need, Opie? Anything else?
And I was
Any pics?
so
I got 'em.
happy.
Don't sweat it.
What other pictures you saved that day?
I have no fucking clue.
Because that was the headliner, but I think there was a whole bunch of other ones.
Oh,
that
of course there were.
That I.
Well, what else
was
did you have
bummed
on
I
your
lost.
phone?
Yeah.
That's the answer.
Must be a lot.
It was 6 years ago.
Word.
He's got them all.
You're like fucking the guy from 1 Hour Photo.
Yeah.
You just put all of Opie's pictures up on the wall.
Uncle Si.
Yeah, Uncle
Si, the
Uncle
photo
Si.
guy.
Si, the photo
You
guy.
think he X's me out of all the photos?
Oh, yeah. You're just scraped out with a key.
He puts his head on my body.
He's got his secret
He's
room
taking dumps in your house.
with those creepy,
He's streaming of dumps in your house.
with those
Fucking love that
creepy
movie.
construction lights shining on the
Yes.
wall of everybody's
Yes.
photos.
Everyone's shocked when they walk in and see it.
You did that to Opie's photos?
Did you do that?
No, he probably has like the digital photo, so he could have like like the fucking the digital photo frame.
Yeah.
So you can,
right, and just scroll through a bunch of different
and he probably
ones.
has one that will just have all of Opie's pictures on.
He just sits in a stark room, one chair, staring at it.
Yeah, but
as
when
it just changes.
When
and
Ope comes over, he
changes.
pops it out real quick and puts in another one with like cool
Yeah.
like wrestling pictures.
Erock, did you back up my shit just in case?
Back that shit up.
I think so.
No.
I believe so.
No.
Yeah, just get it out. You feel better.
I'm just going to say yes.
I mean,
I'll believe
I have my own theories.
I mean,
What are your theories?
Troy
What's your
Kwan?
theories,
Troy
Troy?
Kwan?
I think he had good intentions,
I
but
don't
the fact is he was backing up my
You
shit.
don't think he had good intentions?
He was
No?
backing up the
I
shit.
think he just hangs on to stuff just in case he needs it in a pinch. You know what I mean?
Troy, sorry guys, can I chime in
Save the
one
day.
second?
Whoa,
Sal! Hey,
the new guy.
Hey! Oh, Erock.
shit.
And by the way, can I mention something about Sal real quick?
Please do.
Usually he has no balls because yesterday we were all talking about Erock on the after show, and it wasn't bad. We weren't even making jokes about him.
Oh, man.
But we said something about him being physical, and Sal said, "I can't believe that none of you guys." After Erock left the room, he said, "I can't believe none of you guys made fat jokes about Erock being physical." Then he said, "I can't believe that none of you guys made jokes about Erock eating Spam when you were talking about Twitter spam."
Right.
So he's got all the Erock jokes in his head, but he's very afraid to...
I thought about the spam thing when he was sending Opie spam, and we were talking about it. I thought about the spam joke, but it just seemed hack.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, it's so obvious.
But Sal will throw out a good Erock fat joke behind Eric's back.
now,
What? No. I
Sal,
never.
what behind his back?
I won't do that.
What do you have to contribute to this whole Erock stealing everyone's pictures?
First off, I never made a fat joke about Eric unless it was to his face. But the thing I wanted to talk about Eric hoarding electronic files. He once asked me to import into Delete one of Troy's latest mixtapes.
Why is that?
Erock comments. What? Snooki likes it, so now you like it?
Oh,
shit. Yeah, what do you
Erock,
think? You're
why?
Snooki or something?
Why would you do that?
Well,
he
because
pregnant?
if we ever
Snooki
did
Nagel?
the Club O&A thing again, Troy's last, I don't know if it was last or the one before that, had some good mixes. I was like, I'd bring that up there.
There's reasonable doubt that would hold up
and
in
play
court.
it on the air. But apparently no need to do so.
Maybe on your iPod, too?
Yeah.
Maybe.
When you're way to go, Sal.
Whoa.
Oh, man.
He was like, fuck
Sal.
you, new guy.
Yeah.
Sal.
You're not his boss anymore.
You tried to jab Erock, and he fucking got you right back.
Sal's not an intern anymore.
No,
You can't boss him around.
I'm just trying to slowly get back when he told everybody that I went to Gary about the thing in the past.
Oh,
What thing?
man.
The Kenny thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then we straightened that out because I thought you did.
Yeah, but it was an
So,
extended period of time.
It wasn't fucking you over. It was we honestly thought you did.
Man.
No.
Sal was
But
pissed.
I came to you right away about it, though.
Who fucked who in this deal? In the
Oh, I definitely got my ass
you
wiped.
fucked
yeah.
everybody?
But I
No,
think
I got
Erock,
fucked.
in all fairness, explained himself, is what Erock said,
Yeah, but-
and you guys moved
And it
past
wasn't
that.
my issue to begin with. This was your problem that you were dealing with.
I know, but it went for a couple months there where Kenny thought I was the one who went there.
Troy, you want to make a type of shit
Troy's
joke?
so happy.
Anything? No?
No.
All right. Just trying to help.
I'm very grateful that Erock backs up all my shit just in case I lose stuff. I am.
Yeah. Everything.
Yeah, but you
by
don't
the way.
know. It's just weird because
Because
what's
I'm not
he using
responsible.
it for? But what's he using it for?
Just in case, I think.
But
What
he's
about
I
not-
really think that
What about
he-
those contract emails that Bob sends? You got those,
Oh, boy.
Erock? Got any of the contract stuff that
This-
Eatman sends or anything? No?
This is what I truly believe.
Okay.
He backed up all my shit
Back that shit up.
because he knows that maybe I'm irresponsible enough where I might fuck up and lose some shit, and they'll have it for me.
That's nice.
Well, remember,
So that's what I really
He
believe.
could be the hero who helps you.
But he thumbs through it occasionally. Too.
Yeah,
But he might take a look every once in a while.
I once borrowed your computer and backed up all your videos for you.
What do you got?
On a hard drive for you.
You got some shit, don't
If you lose your videos,
Yeah.
they're gone. I don't have any of them.
That's the difference.
I don't have any of your stuff.
But you don't have a ghost program to just find them out of thin air?
I never put them on my computer to start with. So even if
Erock
there was
Ghost Program? What's that? What's that all about?
Ghost program?
I remember at the time you
Ghost
said it was a
program
ghost
comment?
program. That I remember.
Was it a ghost program?
The
What does
Mission
that mean?
Impossible
Because
movie?
I
What does that
questioned
mean?
you.
Ghost
and-
Protocol?
I questioned him, and he knew that I was kind of dumb in that arena, and he just he threw the ghost program thing at me, and I went, "Oh, ghost program, nice, thanks."
It's a ghost program.
That does sound like something you could just use it as an excuse.
Right.
Yeah, I have all your shit. Ghost program.
Ghost program.
Oh, well, it's a ghost program.
I think
I
that's
don't
a load
sound
of shit.
stupid and say I don't know
You
what that
can't
is.
argue
What do you
against a
say,
ghost
Troy?
program.
No.
I think that's a load of shit. And I think we should give him
Oh!
a lie detector test.
Oh, shit.
Oh fuck! Would you do that?
Yeah, let's
Wanna,
do
yeah?
Scott and Todd shit. Let's.
Oh! Now he's calling us hack radio.
Spam joke.
Did you back up my shit?
No, I didn't.
Just in
back up
case I
your
might
shit.
need it someday.
Nope.
That was nice of you.
It was very nice, yeah. In the end, I
If
got the
Opie
Oprah,
needed
Oprah
any
photo. Thank
picture
you.
right now, could you come up with one?
I haven't given him my phone in a while.
Honestly.
If it was in this studio,
Oh.
yeah.
Because the ones you took.
What
The ones
about,
I took,
What
that's
about
fine.
something that was on his phone?
Oh, no.
What if it was on his phone
Don't
5-6
say
years
no.
ago?
You were able to fucking.
Are you
pull
Wi-Fi
him
my
up.
shit right now?
Are you?
Yeah. Right now. Sucked it all away.
I love him. He's hilarious.
You love sucking it all away.
He is. Oh, no.
Sorry.
I like that
That
Erock
was
does the photos in here. He does a good job.
It really is.
He's very.
He could come in faster, though.
Well, it's hard to leave the board and come
I
over
always
here.
yell at him, by the way. Like, it doesn't matter how quickly he comes in. I'm like, Erock, what took you?
Like you were waiting there awkwardly
Yes.
with the towel.
Yeah, with
Exactly.
masturbated breath.
Remember when Erock used to come in, though, and say, you want a picture in front of the person?
Yeah.
Which means get up and take a picture because he can't say no. I had to explain to Erock, don't come in and say, Anthony, do you want a picture with this person?
There are
Because
times-
sometimes I don't want one.
Yeah,
Like
that
yesterday-
was years ago too. But now it's I never do this. Can I get a
Hey,
photo?
see, look, I realize it was years ago. But okay, Erock, I'm sorry.
I got an example of that. Yesterday, I did not take a picture with Elijah Wood. The old Erock would have said, would you like a picture? And then it would have been awkward, like, all right, now I got to take a picture with the guy.
I know.
The only reason I didn't take a picture with the guy is because I got pictures last time.
Yeah.
That's all.
Somebody said, was talking about this situation. They wrote single white bovine.
That's funny.
That's pretty.
That's terrible. Oh, my God.
The only thing is, he did make copies.
There are white
of,
rhinos in the wild, aren't there?
I think so.
Yeah.
He did make copies of all your pictures for himself, which is weird.
You think so,
That
Sam?
is weird.
Yeah, because you would just import what you need for that day.
Yeah, and then you get rid of it. You know,
Yeah.
it'd be gone.
Yeah, he fucking copied all my shit that day.
Yeah, he did. He imported
right,
all
Troy?
the photos.
Oh yeah.
You got all my text messages?
Yeah, I guess I'll have to go look.
You know what? If you do,
Man,
He
it'd be
does.
very
what's
helpful.
happening here?
He does.
Very helpful if you got my text messages. I'm serious.
That's a little bit of a test.
Do you have them?
No,
Come on, be helpful.
Look
I
for
don't
him.
have any of your shit.
That's not true.
Used to, though.
No.
Now he's
You had
calling
the
you.
over
Now he's
picture.
calling you
You
photos
used to
shit.
before you completely hated
Terrible.
me.
Well, technically, yesterday you said you were pissed off that Erock is in your life.
Well, maybe.
So it's not like
I didn't
he
really
is.
mean that. I meant part of that.
Somehow that's worse.
Poor Erock.
Am I still invited to your house this weekend?
Oh, this weekend's the big fucking.
You know what I
party.
heard?
What?
Anthony might go to Erock's party.
No.
Oh yeah, I'm going.
Wow.
Whoa!
Fuck yeah, man.
Whoa!
I'm totally
Wow.
Why would
Yeah,
you do
yeah.
it when we're not there on purpose?
He
going. Yeah,
did.
he really did. Fuck you guys
Comic-Con
up.
is the pop culture event of the year.
Fucked you guys.
Everybody knows the dates. This is only the third year in a row that Jim and I have gone.
Why didn't you check that out first? Make sure.
How about you reschedule?
Everyone's gonna be
so
around.
Jim and Sam can go.
Reschedule.
How about you don't come?
Oh!
All right.
Oh, is Opie coming?
I guess I'm not.
I don't know.
was just-
I didn't hear.
You are persona
no.
non
I
grata.
was just
didn't hear,
uninvited, I guess.
I didn't hear an acceptance from him, so I didn't know.
This is my RSVP, by the way. I will be attending.
Then I shall send you the address.
Oh,
Wait, we had an
very good.
RSVP?
No.
Yes, an invite
Don't
was
our
sent
broads
out,
do all
like,
that?
Was
2
it
months
email?
Our broads will do
Yeah.
that.
Oh, I didn't get back to that.
Yeah, I didn't.
I don't read your email.
Yeah, I figured.
I read your emails.
Sometimes he just forwards me Opie's pictures. I don't. I'm like, what is he doing? Why is he doing this?
You read the invitation, Jim, to the party?
No.
Oh.
I was telling.
Can I watch wrestling at the party? I'll just sit there on my phone and look at wrestling.
You could. There's an extensive library there.
Oh.
Of course there is.
Jess is going to the party. Don't try any funny stuff.
Look.
Is she?
A joke's a joke, but I would never infringe on the sanctity of your marriage.
She might need a ride.
Like that. What?
She's got a
She
ride.
might need a ride.
She's
What
got a
happened?
ride.
What about you?
With who?
You're giving her a ride.
What about you?
That's right.
I'm going to be in Comic-Con. Erock purposely scheduled it on a day I couldn't come.
Holy shit.
Hey.
No,
You're not
I'm just saying, holy shit, you should fucking be there.
And I'm having a
With your
sleepover
new
with Sam's wife.
What?
Oh!
Okay, now it's just weird because
What?
your wife
That's fucking weird.
It's just,
She's sleeping over
weird.
though.
Oh,
is she?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
And I sleepwalk.
Do
Just
you?
saying. Yeah, I do.
Lulu! Why, you know what? Little time out on Long Island, perhaps.
No,
I got plenty of room.
She doesn't have a bathing suit.
That never matters.
Oh, okay, good.
In my pool,
You haven't seen the
bathing suits
pictures?
are
It doesn't matter.
extremely optional.
Oh, okay, good.
So
good.
it doesn't really
Erock's
matter.
seen those pictures, right?
Apparently, I have.
He's got a couple copies.
Erock, comment. You've had all of those pictures, yeah?
No.
Oh, man.
I'm just
I wanna
excited that you're
thank-
coming now.
Why are you sending your wife alone like that?
I'm not sending her. She's a person with free will.
Oh, well. No, you're married. You're supposed to fucking put the hammer
shit,
down.
really?
Exactly.
You know what you got to do? Belt her in the fucking eye
Yeah,
before
give-
you leave.
show her some
So you
Taliban
fucking
videos.
show me some respect.
No, because then I belt her in the eye, and you go, Jess, you shouldn't. You,
Shoulder
you
to cry
shouldn't
on.
let him treat you like that.
A pelvis to cry on.
Yeah, yeah, pelvis.
I'm teasing, of course.
Of course.
I have nothing but the utmost respect for your marriage and your love, and her vows were too fucking great
How wonderful.
to even try to infringe upon.
Right.
How wonderful.
It was.
You too, Nagel. Keep
amazing.
your paws off.
Oh, God. Oh man!
Keep your flippers off.
Has he been tweeting her? Get it, Erock?
Why aren't you mad at him?
Why
Why aren't you mad at him?
We're just having fun.
We're just busting
Why don't you give him the evil look for
We're
that?
just busting balls.
Look, let's wrap up by saying, Erock, I want to thank you for illegally copying all my shit 5 years ago. 'Cause it
Holding
did
on
save
to
me.
it.
Guaranteed they're still on the computer, by the way.
Yeah,
Guaranteed
definitely.
there's a computer with all your pics on it.
Or at least a hard drive.
Yeah, a hard drive, something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You got text messages?
No.
Damn it.
But he does have the photos and any video you took.
He sits there with, like Rupert Pupkin. It's just like, Opie, I have your pictures. If you need them, I got them.
Yeah, he fantasized that Opal go, why don't you come by the house?
Yeah, come by the house with the pictures. We'll go over them.
They're calling you the angel of death. Where you
Wow.
smother people just, but you're not, like, killing them, so you could be the hero and bring them back to life.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
Okay.
If he had a kid, the kid would have whatever, that Munchausen syndrome.
Oh, boy.
You would purposely get your kid sick.
You don't. Erock's future kids, don't drink that soup. You ever seen Sixth Sense?
Oh, my God.
Don't drink that soup.
Munchausen syndrome by proxy, I think
Right.
it is. Something like that.
Don't drink that soup.
Oh, Erock.
I want to thank you for the Oprah picture. I really do. In the end, I was very happy.
See? It worked out for the best. But
I just want him to be honest about it, though.
But his
that's
whole
all.
fucking, the whole thing is
It's a wash.
It worked out for the best.
I'd be
but
so pissed at him if I didn't have the Oprah picture, but
Yeah.
I have the Oprah picture, so I can't be mad in the end. So it is a wash, so you should just admit it at this point.
Erock, admit it.
Just a minute.
You backed up all my shit just in case.
Back
Just
that
because you
shit up.
love him.
Just to have it.
It'd be like me having Ozzy stuff on my computer.
Right, exactly.
I'd look at it.
You
Hey,
fe-
here's
you
Ozzy
feel
and
about-
Sharon in Schenectady.
You feel about Opie the way Jimmy feels about Ozzy,
not
right?
anymore.
Yeah.
No?
There was a time.
It's
I would
more-
save
it's more of a
Ozzy
love.
stuff. Look, here's
Yeah, I
Ozzy.
understand. It's
Fucking.
more.
He's hitting Scott
Strong.
Shannon territory.
Oh no.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Looks wise or just
Oh, now.
Wow.
or dick wise?
Wow.
Oh, Erock.
Nailed him.
Damn it.
Nagel's getting a little fucking ballsy these
That's all I
days.
want from
It
the
really
kid.
is good.
But that's all I want from the kid.
And your
when
Oprah picture.
Remember when he didn't say shit?
And my Oprah picture.
Erock used to take shit like crazy. Now he's fucking spidering.
You haven't solved your little issue with Troy. I'm good with you. I'm just a little confused.
What's up with you and Troy?
You got a big problem with Troy
I
Kwan.
love by the way,
Apparently I do.
this is Opie at his finest. Opie goes, I'm good with you.
I am.
As if
As if
that
problem
wasn't the
solved.
issue. That's the same thing. I wrote it down, and I never brought it up. What did I write down? You said,
He was writing shit down.
This is what he said about
You're
Carol
mixing?
Miller on Monday.
Oh.
Carol Miller, when he found out that she wrote in his book that you guys mistreated her.
In her book.
In her book, yeah, sorry. Opie goes...
She does look like a he sometimes.
Opie couldn't understand it, and his quote was, "I let that go years ago. You didn't have anything done to you.
Nah.
It's not up to you to let it go."
That is true.
Like when you bring in Eric, and then just drag him through shit, and then be like, "Eric, I'm good with you."
Maybe Eric's not good with you at that point.
But I don't care about that part of it.
Oh, he does make
I
a
need
good
to work
point.
this shit out in my own head. I don't
Yeah,
give
you
a fuck
can
what you
sleep at
think.
night, right?
Of course I can.
You're good to go.
I was just confused, so I brought it up again. That's all.
Troy Kwan?
You figured it out.
Yeah.
Problem? Problem?
What are you thinking, Troy? Go ahead,
Apparently,
get
I'm
it.
stealing his music.
No,
Are you saying it's not worth stealing?
Oh!
That's what I hear there.
You really just badmouthed them.
He's getting all Lars on
Is his music worth stealing at least?
it was an unfinished song at the time.
Oh, man.
It was a track that I was working on with Jerry when Jerry worked here.
Why'd you minimize it like you were
Seinfeld?
sneaky, like you were being sneaky? What'd you do?
You did minimize.
Why'd you minimize? Why didn't you just leave it open when he came in?
I don't know why you're not minimizing.
Oh,
See, there you go.
What? I couldn't help it, though. I just couldn't help it. We're still doing a radio
But
show.
Opie doesn't have a problem
But he let it
anymore.
go. He's all good.
He let it go.
I'm good.
It's fine.
Why do you still
Opie's
have a
good.
problem
I'm
with
good.
Opie's
It's just
good.
weird that you have the word minimize in your
I just made a
vocabulary.
fat joke to your face. Why do you have a problem with that?
I'm good, though.
But he's
We're
good.
good. We're
He's
good.
good with you.
We're good.
Don't worry about it.
We're good. It's not about me. It's about Troy Kwan, remember?
Yeah.
That's true. You are a chubby bubbly.
Oh, Jimmy.
Man, oh man.
Why do you tickle him and you're violent to
I was
me?
touching one of his chins.
But you're nice and...
Nailed him.
Fucking Erock.
I love this.
He's really coming to the
Eric's
table.
getting crazy.
Go ahead, Troy. What's your problem with him? Because now
No, it's fine.
I'm good, so let's figure out your problem
No,
now.
I don't have a problem. I just wanted to contribute to the idea that I think he's a file hoarder. He just collects whatever he can and just keeps it for whatever reason. I don't know if
book,
maybe a book
something,
or
right,
blackmail
right.
down the road.
Blackmail, right?
I don't think it's
Good,
blackmail.
good.
I can't. No, I can't play it that
Could
way.
be.
I think Erock is a nurturer. I think Erock.
Jimmy
They're
again.
playing your clip again there,
Yeah.
Jimmy,
Jimmy
on
again.
Imus. And I think that he has it in him to try to take care of everybody around him that is either married to him or a friend or family.
I don't
He's-
think
he's
Eric,
that guy.
I don't
He's
think
got
Eric
that
has
personality.
malice either. I don't think he's hoarding stuff for blackmail.
No, I don't think so.
I
at
don't think
all.
he. I don't
But
think
I
he has.
I think he just likes to have everything and he likes he likes the power of being able to, Opie, as you said, save the day.
Yeah, save the day.
I have the Oprah
nurtures.
photo.
He likes
Roland?
to nurture.
Any problem with Erock, Roland? No, you're good? Wow.
Oh, that means
He doesn't want to
Interesting.
get into any more trouble.
Roland has
after
a
yesterday.
huge... Oh, shit. Roland always has problems with everybody, though.
I guess
right?
people are pissed we had Bryan Cranston on our show.
That's right.
Who's pissed me at Brian? What do you mean?
I'm
Oh,
talking
you
about
this
on the
one yet?
after show.
Oh, you did?
A little bit. Roland was a little worried because some
You guys are
people.
ballsy on that after show. Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
Cutting edge.
Did you fucking put Spy Bubble on my phone?
Did you put Spy Bubble on Opie's phone?
Spy Bubble.
John in Cleveland saying you fucking... How do I check for
Oh,
Spy
man.
Bubble?
It's a
Spy
ghost
Bubble.
program.
You got Spy Bubble on my phone?
Yeah, I went ahead 6 years and hacked your phone.
Whoa! Hey,
You
I leave
just
my phone
fessed
laying
up.
around. You could have fucking installed the Spy Bubble.
Yep.
What is
hope
Spy
you didn't.
Bubble?
Oh, it sounds
It's a
cool,
bubble
though.
with.
Actually, me and Jimmy...
I can't even say it. Spies in it. And
Double agent.
me and Jimmy do have a story.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Erock story?
No, but it's
damn it.
very similar to Spy Bubble.
Yeah. What'd you do?
Well, it's got to be told carefully.
Fucking hot bitch. Holy shit. Who's that girl?
would make love to her.
Wow. What is that?
I don't know. I'm digging her. She's on the Imus in the Morning program. She's on the big screen. Imus must be at the ranch.
Jimmy.
Man. Ah.
Oh yeah, we met. I was talking to a comedian one time.
This goes back a while.
Yeah. Who had that
Listen
on
to
his?
this, Ant.
He had that on his. Wow. Is that Carly?
Fucking digging the shit out of this one. Oh. You know, I could get fucking TV girls. I've done it before.
Well, go for that one.
Fuck them over, but...
I can't.
Jesus. Oh, man.
No one likes me.
We
Oh, Jimmy.
This goes way back, and we got to be very vague.
Yeah?
But we met a person that had a Spy Bubble program
Yeah.
on we could say that much,
Yeah.
his girlfriend's phone and kept complete tabs on her.
Holy shit.
He knew every text she said.
Is it someone I know?
No.
No.
All right. Then I don't care.
No one knows. Yeah. This goes back.
Wow. Oh,
so
Erock.
Completely illegal, by the way.
It's time to say it.
So when the girl was texting,
he knew.
You hearing this? In?
Wow. Yeah.
So when the girl was texting, it went right to his phone because he had
That's
suspicions.
Did it pay off? Did he find out something?
He would find out vague stuff and then he would work that.
Yeah.
Yeah. To keep her on the straight and
narrow. But the thing is, unless it was blatant, what are you going to do?
There were some things.
Was it blatant?
There were just some
Was she
things.
flirting?
I got to keep
Was
it
she being
vague.
flirtatious?
Some things.
I don't
What do you mean,
remember.
some
I don't even
things?
know what the
But every
program
time-
was.
Give me an example of a thing. What's a thing that would be like, fuck?
He had suspicions.
It paid off. Did it pay off? Did he find out
I think he
something?
said she had been talking to some people she shouldn't have, like an ex
Yeah.
or something. I don't remember.
yeah?
This is going. I don't even know what the
Fucking
program
exes.
was. Yeah.
They always hone in.
But every time
Fucking guys.
this person
Vultures.
or her texted, it went right to this other guy's phone.
Oh, that's fucking nice.
Yeah.
What program is that?
That's
I think it's get your girlfriend's text on your phone.com.
No, it's not.
It might be this spy
I'm
bubble.
being playful.
It might be spy bubble.
Spy bubble?
Troy snuck out. I guess he doesn't want
He
to
left.
It's done.
solve his issue with Erock like I did.
You win, Erock.
He's afraid of the
He
heat.
fucking walked out.
Can't stand the heat. He got his ass out the kitchen.
Certainly did.
I think Erock just has it in him to take care of everybody around him.
Thank you, you rock.
You know what I
Some
see?
people would call that an enabler.
You know what I
Somewhat.
see just happened?
Yeah.
We dragged Erock in here to really crucify him about something, and there was really nothing to bash him about.
What do you mean nothing?
Well,
Yeah,
he
really
did
wasn't.
steal.
He didn't steal your phone
Well,
and pictures
I didn't really see
And
anything
life.
bad.
Okay, now he's looking at me like I did something so.
Yeah, what
wrong.
did Sam do?
What did Sam do besides
Sam's an
bring it up?
asshole. That's
Sam was
all right.
being Sam.
Yeah.
I was asked my opinion.
I love that shirt.
No, you
Thank you.
more like interjected into
Excuse
a
me.
conversation you weren't part of.
Big word.
Opie invited me into the conversation
Yep,
and
they sure
asked
did.
me to
For your
give
expertise.
my opinion and analytical.
The mic wouldn't be on, Erock, if, he wasn't
right.
supposed to be talking. Right?
That's
right.
You just forgot to turn it off.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Why did Troy just walk out and now he just walked by the window?
He
He's
likes,
busy.
He likes to.
He's going over to his studio.
You got to keep in mind he's a
Doing his
moron.
thing. Oh, there.
Troy's a
Holy
moron?
shit. Sam just called you a moron.
He just called you a moron.
Yeah.
Troy,
Right.
because
Well,
you
that's
got to
on.
remember, he's a moron. And he was talking about you walking past the window.
He did say that.
Well, because they moved on, and then they yell at me for being in here when they're finished with me.
Who yells at you?
But me and
You guys
No
do.
one. I never yelled at Troy Kwan.
me and Erock solved our issue, and we want you
Erock,
guys to
do
solve
you-
your issue.
Well, I'm going to be
I love
analytical
Troy Kwan
here and
and his dumb
interject.
fucking hipster Instagrams.
Erock, yeah.
I mean, I love him.
Is Troy good on Instagram?
It stinks.
I'm the Instagram king.
Are you good with Opie?
Posters on the
E-Rock?
street.
We're good, right, Erock? I like Troy's street art.
Yeah, you like that?
Bob Kelly does good
Yeah, he just
Instagram
keeps
stuff. I
moving.
don't know how to do that.
Bob Kelly's an idiot.
Oh, blithering. He's a bag of shit.
Just filter the shit out of a picture.
Oh.
Yeah,
And then
that's
you
what he
got-
does.
Then you got a Bob Kelly pic.
I've gotten to the point where I could filter a picture in seconds now. I know exactly what to do and make it look all bright. And
But how
fucking
many
vivid.
filters do you put it through?
I put it through like fucking 5.
Wow,
It's
really?
like bing, but I fucking do it fast, and it's like, ooh, it's so vivid and nice.
Can you do it
and
in one
colorful.
shot, or do you have to keep
No, I
it
got to go
short?
through a few things.
Yeah, sure.
And, brightness, and then the ambiance, and fucking saturate. Just you know what? Saturate the shit out of your picture. It looks great. Looks great.
Well, stand you right.
Sat or stand. I get it.
You
Chip.
realize old school photographers
Yeah.
were fucking hacks.
They're done now.
If anyone could do it,
Done.
holy fuck, they just had those filters available to them a long time ago.
Yeah.
As we're sitting there with our dopey
Now it's
cameras. Troy Kwan, your mixtape is called The Bonkers on Bath Salt.
Bonkers on bath salt. Yep.
This one says The Bonkers.
Yeah, it's just the.
How do they
way I
get
type.
your mixtape?
On SoundCloud.com/TroyKwan.
Nice.
You can get it all there.
And you go with Erock stealing your shit?
Yeah, no, look, I have no problem with the Erock. I was just contributing because.
Do you agree, though, he likes to kind of like take care of everyone around him?
Well, Troy thinks
that he
it's
feels close to?
blackmail.
Enabler.
You really think it's blackmail?
No,
I don't really believe that.
He just likes the
I don't think
information.
I don't think it's malicious. I just think. I don't think anybody could deny that Erock's a little sneaky.
Ooh.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think any. I mean, am I out of line by saying that?
Yes, you are, Troy.
Wow.
Yes, you
Wow.
are.
A little. Erock, sneaky
This
comment?
has gone too far, Erock.
Erock, do you have a comment
Defend
that you'd
yourself.
like to say out of the side of your mouth?
Sneaky comment?
Defend yourself, please.
Poor
No,
Erock.
it's nothing new. Troy, since he got hired here, has had nothing but problems with me.
No,
No, bullshit. You walk every time you walk in here and talk about me. It's you're shitting on me, trying to throw me under the bus or attack me for something. It's never contributing to anything. Not that it needs to be in a positive light, but that's the only reason you ever come in is to, hey, I'm going to shit talk him again.
And I've always told you, Eric, that whenever I say anything, fire back. Mm-hmm. Have I not said that to you?
But I'm not looking for attention from you.
What?
Well, I mean, if I'm taking shots at you, just fire back, dude.
Yeah, I do fire back.
I know, and it's
I
great. And now you've been firing back more.
Okay, you have
Sam
another
loves
bit
this,
on the
by the
show
way.
there, Troy. There you go.
Ooh, what's my
wants
other
bits. Troy wants bits on the show.
What's my bit
Troy,
on the show?
bit on the show? Comment?
You like bits on the show, Troy?
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
It's more like bits on the after show, but we're bringing it to
Oh, shit.
But what's
On the
wrong with
main
having bits
stage,
on the show?
On the main stage today. Yep.
We all like the
I mean,
attention.
everything.
In the big boy room.
I've never been out of line with what I've said. I mean, I've always told the truth of the situation.
See, that's not necessary.
Bit.
Sam.
Sam puts a horse's bit up every time someone mentions a bit.
So, Erock, you're
It's
saying
hilarious.
you're
That was a
saying that
snaffle
Troy was
bit.
nice to you before he got hired.
I'm still nice to you.
It's not.
That's not
it's
true.
not necessarily like. Oh no, everything was really cool between me and him before he got hired. But since he got here, and he feels more comfortable, he's like, oh, I'm just gonna dig into him.
Oh, man.
Because it seems like everyone else digs into him,
It's
so
the-
why can't I dig
But
into
but
It's
him?
I've
like the bit du jour. Yes.
I've also dug into everybody. I mean, everybody on the show.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Man,
Yeah.
well,
Dug into.
Not quite. Yeah.
I mean,
you got it.
Frank into or something.
Ope
Yeah.
does change his wardrobe based on Troy's comments.
why the fuck did
I admitted that.
back into this?
I haven't admitted that, though.
What happened?
Shots.
You were cool with him. And then
I'm
he's fucking
pissed at
shitting
Troy
on you.
that I don't wear fucking sweatpants anymore because of Troy Kwan.
I did you a favor, man.
You did?
Whoa.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, man. This
Well,
is just
I think it was
getting
more
nasty
Steve
now.
Blatter telling me to pull my pants up.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Those ripped up sweats
He
you had
was
on.
so mad.
Steve Blatter's just like, what are you
I
doing?
think he could see pubic hair.
Why
Yeah.
It was low.
did Troy say?
Not on purpose. I didn't realize.
Why did Troy basically say that it's inarguable that Erock is sneaky?
Oh.
That's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you could ask anybody that works on the show. Is Eric sneaky? Does he do sneaky things?
Sal, comment. Sal, comment. Sneaky. Erock, comment.
I'm in the same office with him. Yes.
Sneaky motherfucker.
What?
Wow.
Give me a few seconds. I'll think of something.
Yeah.
But,
It's just a
And Sam, I
sneaky
got a new
vibe.
problem with the Erock.
What's that?
People are explaining what this whole ghost thing is. Ghosting
ghost
is where
program?
you fucking copy your entire hard drive.
Did
or
you
in my
ghost his
case,
whole
my
hard drive?
phone.
No.
You
Erock,
ghosted it.
comment.
Everyone's saying ghosting is exactly that.
He's
And
yelling
at the time,
boo.
you did say it was a ghost program
It
that
was.
retrieved my Oprah picture.
He did say that.
Shit.
It would be too tempting for him
A
to not
sneak.
look at your pictures. If you gave him the phone,
Yeah,
to
he
pull
would look at
something off
everything.
of, it's too tempting for him
I
to,
don't
to
think
look
that's
through
too
it.
crazy.
He
I think
looked at
most of
every
us,
text. He
most of
looked
us
at
have that in us to be a little
you know
kind
what?
of Snoopy.
Here's my question. What's the big
And I wouldn't.
hullabaloo?
Snoopy's one thing, but to save all that shit.
And another thing
Little
is
weird.
the sneaky thing. Like, why? What has
Yeah,
Erock
yeah.
done?
Is he a sneaky Pete?
You're gonna you don't think that he's sneaky? He does little sneaky stuff.
Erock, you're known as
come on.
sneaky.
I don't have any specific examples I can think of. What do you think he's done that's sneaky?
You're sneaky.
He just does like little like
Like what?
Shoesy.
Oh, no.
well he just likes to be like mischievous. You know.
You like mischief, Eric?
Apparently, I do.
Erock, are you a busybody?
No.
Are you a nosy body?
Are you a sneaky Pete?
Do you like to get into other people's business and know what's going on with everybody around here?
I think he just wants to take care of people.
He's minding
I think
everybody's
it's very
beeswax.
innocent.
Yeah. You don't mind your own beeswax, do you?
No, you're minding
Don't
everybody
get
else's
involved.
beeswax.
You're in everyone else's beeswax.
Your beeswax is all melted, and everybody else's beeswax is all minded.
You're not minding his own beeswax.
Erock's a very caring soul. I think it's very innocent.
But
Is
Troy
it
doesn't
caring?
think so.
No, he thinks it's
You don't
sneaky.
think so? You think it's like for some shit down the road?
No, I don't know. I think he likes to he just likes to have shit on deck.
What's crazy is that Sal thinks that Erock is sneaky.
Yeah.
I think
He
you do
doesn't
too.
have any-
You're not admitting it this time.
I don't have any. I don't have any specific examples, but Troy's right. Like Eric will And I think it's all in defense for himself. It's just like has little tidbits of information that
information's power.
If needed at the right moment, if it can be used.
Needed at the right moment.
I don't see it that way. I really don't.
No, and it's all good.
You're
It's
cool
not-
with
Where
it.
have I used this?
I'm good with Erock.
You haven't used it. I'm trying to think of something, but
Way to go.
Sam, is Erock sneaky? Honestly, answer honestly.
Is Erock sneaky?
Why you're smirking? Why are you smirking like that?
Well, Erock, I don't know if sneaky is the right word.
Don't hold back. You're not going to the party.
Well, I know. He specifically had it a day he knew I wasn't going to be in town.
Yes.
I'm having a sleepover.
I do think that as much as sometimes he doesn't think about what he's doing in the spirit of self-interest.
Yeah.
You know, like especially when it comes to the autograph and picture thing is where Erock gets a little sneaky sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Do you have?
We've seen that.
Oh, when he brings like 5 things
He'll
to get
slide
signed.
in
Yeah.
an extra thing, or he'll say he's not getting anything, and all of a sudden...
We've seen this before.
Oh, Sal's got one.
Sal?
Eric has a very selective way of asking Roland if he got anything in that day. Like, oh, did you get any DVDs? Did you get any posters?
Because he has them right in front of him.
Did you get?
Trying to get some of Roland's freebies.
Free shit.
And he'll go like, well, how many did you get? And Roland will go, 4. And he'll go, so where are they going? Oh, one's going to Ant, one's going to Ope, one's going to
What?
Jim.
Why would you ask him all that?
So are you here
if
for
there
the
was an
free
extra,
shit?
I would like to get
Oh,
one.
you're here for the free swag.
Why don't you just
R2?
Huh?
R2?
Nah, not really.
Why don't
I
you just
really
let-
don't take a lot of the swag.
Let Roland offer it to
Okay,
you.
fair enough.
It's the
No,
way
I
in
really
which he
don't.
asks.
Yeah.
It's
That
not
backfired because
plenty of
Sam
shit
really
here.
doesn't give a fuck.
No, I just leave shit here, books, fucking things.
Oh, that
He's gonna have
that
no
is true.
memory that he did radio.
Exactly.
That barely has any pictures or anything.
It's just gonna be a fucking blur.
Right. I got to ask you, do you have an Elijah Wood autograph?
Oh.
Yes.
And I'm willing to sign a contract that I will leave you alone for a month if I can have it.
Oh.
Made
Is it
out to Eric,
personalized?
you're welcome to have
Fuck!
it. You were right here
I know,
when
I
it happened.
forgot, man. My nephew is a huge Lord of the Rings fan, and if he could
What'd
put
you
a little
sign?
poster in his room that is signed by Elijah Wood, I'd look like a fucking
The
super
special
uncle.
He'll be back. Special edition Lord of
Damn
the
it.
Rings, where he's looking up. 'cause
What'd you get
most
last
of it he's
time?
looking
That's
down.
the one I have.
Yeah.
What did you get him
Oh,
to sign
there
last
you go.
time?
It's great.
Is it signed?
Yeah.
What'd
It's
you get,
hanging in my
Anthony?
fucking nice framed in my basement.
What did you
Great.
get him to sign last time?
Yeah.
Because I didn't have a poster. I had
Erock.
just the
You
DVD.
can't get him to sign stuff every time. I don't even do that.
Erock, could you use your special ghost program to get me an Elijah Wood signed poster for my nephew?
Well, if you read the upcoming talent sheet and think ahead, you can get a poster.
Wow. Think ahead.
He's implying you're not on the talent sheet because he's calling you untalented.
Oh,
he just
man.
No, the talent sheet is where the
What?
guests.
I guess.
Oh,
man,
I don't read
that's
that. I don't know.
sneaky.
What do I know?
Come on, I need an Elijah Wood.
I used to bring stuff in for people, and then sometimes it would
No,
be
for the
like
big auction, that never
want-
happened.
What, the
Charity auction didn't happen.
charity auction didn't happen.
What do you say, Jerry? What do you say?
Remember that?
What do you say?
Oh,
Your
Erock.
agent has the records on that.
Oh, what?
Charity auction didn't happen.
Yeah, it did.
Not the second one that you were collecting stuff
in the
for.
second because nobody would take the tax responsibility.
But that's the one you're
So
collecting
when
stuff
we were
for.
moving,
Oh, shit.
we decided that day we would give everything away to the audience that was there, and that's what we did.
I don't know.
We emptied all those
that
bins.
sounds
There's a lot of
sneaky.
autographs that fell through the crack. That
sounds sneaky.
Someone's sneaky peeting around.
Someone's sneaky right there.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Erock mansion,
Yeah.
lots of signed stuff in that house.
You've seen it, Sam? Because I know he's taking it down for the party.
Lots of signed
Lots?
stuff in that house.
Yeah.
I will be taking a photographic record of
Yeah.
every autograph thing, and I will post them all and see how sneaky you
God,
are.
you would have loved Eddie W, man. You would've-
Oh, my God. It was
there
so
was a lot
easy.
of stuff to steal
Yes.
over there.
Plenty of
Sam came
swag.
across something from our past
what's
that was
that?
in my garage.
Yeah, yeah. You want? Okay, this is
Hold on. There's
Pair
a
of
poster coming in
36
studio.
jeans.
Elijah Wood.
Oh.
signed.
No, it's Brian Cranston's poster.
Brian Cranston. There it is.
Roland, how do I get an Elijah Wood poster? Because I fucked up.
Do you need one?
I know. I already know.
Done.
Your acting stinks.
What?
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you want.
How?
My
Could-
peeps, I'll email.
He's got ins.
Could you get the Erock poster signed?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we just
A
got
Lord of the Rings, Elijah
order
Wood.
one, then I'll send it to the.
And he can
assistant.
personalize it because we ain't selling it.
Yeah, no, if you order one, I just send you his assistant.
Erock's Lord of the Ring-dings. See? See what I did there? All right. Anthony.
You've had better.
So I know. All right, Erock, I'm with you.
He's Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. That's pretty good.
See, that's better.
Because he did it as Chip. That's good.
That don't make no sense.
Oh.
Wrong place for it.
All right, well, I'm good with Erock. I just want everyone to know.
Are you? Okay.
No, I am.
Ooh,
I was confused, though. That's all.
Yeah, lots of signed pictures and toys.
Tell him what you found.
Oh, that's right. That's what I was getting.
Oh.
This is a little, you might find this to be a little sneaky,
Oh,
if that's the right word.
I like that.
There's a piece of memorabilia in Erock's garage.
From K-Rock?
The Jägermeister machine.
Oh, I heard this on the after show.
Is in Erock's garage.
Yes.
Why?
Wow, really?
I have a couple Opie and Anthony posters I'll give you, like old ones I don't want.
He'll take them.
I know you will.
He'll give away on Twitter.
Wow, you wound up getting the Jaeger machine.
Well, we were told at that point that had to leave the facility.
Why is it in your garage?
Because I threw it in my car and took it home.
Why don't you plug it in and
it'll
hook
be
it up
ready
and...
for the party.
It's
being cleaned right now.
Very nice.
Why the fuck did we ever get rid of that machine?
I don't know.
I would like to say for the record.
Ask Ralphie May. He might know.
God.
Sometimes Erock's sneaky. Like, Erock is nice to us with his sneakiness. I don't think he's that... Because, like, when K-Rock was flipping formats and moving and taking everything off the wall... Like, Erock and me definitely, you know...
Oh, you delved into some of the memorabilia. Well, it just would have ended up in someone else's house.
Look, when they take the doors off the offices and all the furniture is gone except stuff laying on the floor, you kind of think it's up for grabs.
Well, sure.
Erock and me had a two-man operation going on, and there's
sneaky.
There's a reason why I have a Rob Zombie gold record now.
Oh, shit.
So you're good with him, too.
Yeah.
I'm good with Erock.
This is what I mean about Erock. He's always taking care of people.
Erock is very thoughtful.
But it's hard to hate him.
Yeah, yeah.
But
no,
sneaky.
it's not.
You don't find it?
Hard to hate him, no.
Yeah. He's kind like a retard. You know, retards are kind and...
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not,
you just hate looking at him.
It's not an
retards are kind.
They're very kind. They're
But
smiling,
so stupid.
having fun.
Erock
but
wants
really
everyone to be
stupid,
okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
He really does.
Yeah.
Do you?
Just be okay.
It must be a weird feeling.
All he wants to do is tend the rabbits.
Wow. Erock,
Mice and men.
It's like an hour you've been fucking just in the barrel.
Yeah, slow news day. It's all right.
Yeah.
Slow news day, no gas.
Slow news
See,
day. Oh,
that's not fair.
Shit.
That's really not fair.
Yeah.
You knew going into break we were fucked, and I was going to pull something out of my ass. This is what I pulled out of my ass, I'll be honest.
Oh, Erock.
It is a slow news day,
You
you
do
motherfucker.
have Scott and Todd audio there for you.
Oh, that's good.
You motherfucker.
That works.
He's absolutely right.
Somewhere.
See, on slow news days, I would hide if I was you.
Yeah, you should
You're
really
the go-to guy when it's a slow
It's true.
news day.
Somewhere Gary is
Man,
like,
who's that?
thank God for Erock.
Fuck Gary.
Why would... No, come on. There's
I'd
no
love to.
reason.
We used Lord of the Onion rings before.
Ah, we
Conway
did. Yeah,
Tweedy.
yeah, we did. Conway Tweedy. What is
With a
that?
K, by the way.
It's kind of
I
funny,
like him.
though.
I like the Conway
Conway
Tweedy.
Twitty.
He's a good
Spam's
man.
birthday today. Are you psyched?
Whose?
Spam.
Oh, man. There's a Spam girl. She's pretty cute, the Spam girl. Like that. You like Spam, Erock?
No.
No?
Spam
I don't either.
stinks.
Spam's terrible.
It's just all jelly.
Fry it up and put it on a Sambo.
I wouldn't even know it's old jelly.
Spam tastes horrible.
Yeah.
I've had it. It's awful.
Would you have a Spam donut?
You slice it and things and then fry it. It just tastes like awful.
What was it made for? Poor people?
It's made for poor people.
Yeah, it was like an equivalent of a government handout.
But even when we were poor, we didn't fucking go Spam.
It's
We would
spiced
cook up-
ham. That's where Spam comes from.
We would cook up the
spiced ham.
We would cook up the snappers I would catch in Centerport.
Yeah, is that it? Bunker fucking that you'd pick out of
no,
the
not bunker.
out of the pond.
Bunker's brutal.
Pour de pond.
Snapper though, we'd cook that shit up.
Why don't they show the Spam girl? She was kind of cute. I want to see the Spam girl. She's on Fox News, and she looked a little chunky though. They shouldn't have a fat Spam girl. It's not really selling the product well. Cheddar cheese, eggs. Look at her. Dipping it in some shit. What are those, Spam fucking egg rolls?
Yeah, Spam can make anything.
Oh, who's this?
Huh?
Who are you?
Just talking.
Oh, I thought you were somebody else.
He is, but he
I
doesn't
have
give
no
it up
idea.
right away.
No, he really doesn't. He just keeps talking, and we
That's
don't know
what's
what
frustrating.
character it is.
He'll give it up though.
Yeah.
when he's ready.
All right, enough showing the spam. Show the blonde, you fuckwad.
Can make anything out of spam.
Also, we've got cheese
Who's that?
jalapenos,
It's the
House of
lady.
Sang teriyakis.
Who are you?
That's the lady. She makes things out of spam.
Who are you?
Just talking.
What are you doing here?
I think the character is still in development.
Oh,
As
is
he's
that
going.
what it is?
Yeah.
In development? I don't know what that is.
Yeah. I'm a spam boy.
Spam boy. He's dripping spam juice on his suit. You dolt.
Hey, you want to hear from a therapist?
About what?
Erock?
Oh, yes.
And his sneaky...
Oh, that is a good
Sure, it's not
idea.
something you want to
Sneaky
hear from the
ways.
rapist?
The rapist. I get it.
Benny Hill did that joke first.
Therapist,
Yeah,
the rapist.
it was like a sign that said "the rapist" on the door,
Oh, really?
and he came out and fixed it. It was therapist.
We got to talk about Daniel Tosh.
Yes,
Oh,
he
right.
talked about rape and a
Yeah.
joke and some bitch.
Of course, someone in the audience. Of course.
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
Fucking cunt.
Did you read the blog, though?
Yeah, but who
Read the
cares?
blog.
Fuck
Get
her.
the blog, because I want to read the blog
And
to
Louis
everybody.
C.K. came to his defense there.
Right.
Said he was very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good for Louis. We feel the exact same way. Tosh did nothing wrong.
I'm just tired of defending
Sorry.
comedians because none of them would ever defend me.
Exactly.
But I do like
You're
Tosh.
right. You're
yeah,
right.
but it's like the radio guys. I defend all of them.
Yeah.
Even though they're
I fucking
scumbags.
hate them all, but in the end, I fucking have defended every single one of them.
Doesn't matter. People in radio that are sneaky, whatever, you defend them. Right?
I'm good with all of them.
Oh, we rock.
Sam, I'm good with all radio guys.
He's good
All
now.
radio.
All radio
Here's
guys.
the problem.
And I don't
Most
care
of
if
them are
they're-
not good with you.
I don't care.
Oh.
Like the guy you
I
went
had to
to
work it out
college
in my
with.
own mind.
Man
Oh,
cow?
that he bashed?
Yeah, that we.
I'm not
jocked
good
over.
with Mad Cow.
I'm good with Man Cow. I fucking called the show.
You love that
They were
show.
Great fucking call.
not
I
good
was
with
one of the
Mad
best
Cow.
callers
He stinks.
ever. Yeah.
Steve, the therapist from Connecticut, you've been on our
Yes.
Good morning, boys.
Yeah. The answer is cock. it's how you relax yourself. You pacify yourself with it.
Hi, sir.
Given all the shit that you make Erock eat, I mean,
Ew.
Opie, you were the guy who left him at a concert because to walk
Remember?
home. If
I don't remember that one.
It-
What happened, Sam?
It
Well-
wasn't 100% your doing.
But if I remember,
But
you
should have
guys.
known better.
What, you went to the Rolling Stones? Was that the show?
Rolling Stones, yeah.
Yeah, and what happened?
Why did we bring this
It was where Giant Stadium. Is that right? Giant Stadium.
Giant
Look,
Stadium.
at the time, it was hilarious.
And Opie and their date got into the car.
What?
And instead of waiting for Eric,
Did I drive that day?
Yes, you did.
Is Darth Vader on the fucking phone?
decided to drive away and
Someone influenced me that day.
let Erock figure out his own way home.
And I, at the time, thought it was hilarious. I wanted to take you to get home.
At the time, it was.
Well, considering I didn't know New Jersey at that point.
But you can
found out
see
I had-
the city from the stadium.
Yeah, but
Just
you don't have
swim
a
for
car.
it.
How are you going to get there?
Walk. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
River in the way.
So then you have to wait on a bus line
Yeah.
that goes almost around the entire venue. You get on the bus, get to Port Authority, and I had to go back to my apartment in Brooklyn.
So you'd have never known this.
Waiting for a subway that only comes once an hour.
All right.
So get back to Brooklyn, get my stuff, get back, and then come into work.
All right, so my joke
was good.
That meant it was an hour.
An hour.
You were
Yeah.
inconvenienced for an hour.
I got home about 3 a.m.
When did you realize that, like, when you first got there, when did you realize they weren't coming back? Because, like, that joke, that's like a
Why are we
joke
bringing
where...
up old shit?
But that's like a joke where you drive around the block and then you come back.
Well, he got even because he sent Opie a spam email.
On Twitter, yeah.
So even Steven right there.
Sam,
years later.
by the way, as far as this incident, I'm good with Erock.
You're good
Oh,
after
you're
leaving.
good with him.
Yeah, I'm good.
Erock,
with
he's
it.
good
Okay.
with you.
I'm good. It's all good
All right,
now.
so there you go, Eric. Don't worry about it.
Fucking
See, I got over it.
dilemma over.
Steve, what do you got?
Well, if you look in a personnel form at Erock's job title, it must be bayonet dummy. And as such, given the way he's
Without
been
bayonet.
treated over time, I couldn't help but think that that there's some sort of evil and diabolical intent on his computer backing up behavior of everybody else's files.
Diabolical.
Diabolical.
I know. I was doing Bugs Bunny.
Is there evil intent? Do you hate everybody here?
No.
Steve is saying you're devious. He hears that
Not
you're
everybody.
devious through this whole thing.
Steve, why do you think he's being devious and like sneaky? Like
And you're a therapist.
Well, he's he's beholden to you guys to have a job, so he's got to take his assigned role as scapegoat.
What he beholden?
Yeah, who is he? William Beholden? Tag teaming, motherfucker.
Jesus, with the language.
Steve, do you agree that he's kind of an enabler? Very tough for me to say.
Yeah.
And that he's trying to take care of everyone around him that he cares about.
Well, and yes, I do. Enablers often fall into the role of having to be passive-aggressive because they can't appropriately assert themselves and get their needs met.
He's like the, what is that called? Catcher in the ham and Swiss on rye?
That was a stretch, but it was good.
No.
You've done that one, too.
Oh, I have?
Yeah.
Fucking Erock remembers them all.
He remembers everything about sandwiches.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, he does. That's true. You're right. I did remember kind of doing
If he
that.
starts wearing a black trench coat into work, guys, I would be
Oh, shit. Would you ever join the Trench Coat Mafia? No. Oh,
Yes. Did we do
Man.
50 Shades of Grey Poupon?
Eric Klebold.
we do that one,
Yes.
E-Rock?
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
No.
No?
That one I don't remember.
If not, it was worth doing.
It was all right.
Oh, yeah.
Steve?
Hey,
Catcher,
Anthony.
catcher in the pizza pie? No? Yes, sir.
What's the 511 tactical bag that you like so much? You're always talking about it for
Oh, my God. Just go to 511.com and look in their luggage section. It's a carry-on bag. It's wonderful.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Is it a duffel or a suitcase?
No, it's like a carry-on suitcase.
Oh, okay.
It's a little suitcase, a roller suitcase that fits in the overhead. I use it all the time. It's wonderful.
All right. Well, Troy has given up on the show again.
Oh, Troy.
Are you there?
Kwan.
Troy.
Are you good with E-Rock? Everyone's good with E-Rock.
Everyone's great with Erock.
I'm
man.
fine with E-Rock.
We're all fine with him.
See, we're all
Five
good with
me out.
E-Rock.
Good.
Till the next slow news day.
People like to bust his balls a little bit, but
What do you mean, people? You.
I don't bust his balls, but I tell him to bust my balls
See, that's
back.
accurate.
You know, Troy's New Year's resolution was to leave Erock alone.
No, and I've been good.
He failed.
No, I've been good. I've been a lot better than I was.
And I'll sign a contract a month where I don't touch you, man. I won't abuse you.
You want to make
If I
a
can-
resolution to
Well,
not
because-
fuck with him?
Well, because I
It's
just
so easy.
it really is.
Song.
It's like if you're a smoker, you know, you're giving up that stuff that is
And
tough
there's
to
just
give up.
there's so much to goof on.
Oh, Jesus. That right there is an insult.
I mean, there is. I mean,
Give me 5.
5. Well,
So
oh my-
much. 5 should be.
me
I don't know
five.
if I should mention half of them on the air.
Oh, really?
Well,
What's the 5, though?
If you had to.
okay.
If there was a gun to your head.
Let me think about
Opie's
that.
the fucking boss, Troy.
No,
Yeah.
shit.
Okay,
have to
so
listen
so
to
what should I not do the obvious? Because the obvious is wait.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh.
Do another 5.
That's just hurtful.
But he's not even that big.
And it's hack at this point.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is hack. You're right.
No, not from you guys, just other people jumping in.
Oh, but it is hack. You're right.
Like Troy,
There's the
right?
enabling thing that Steve brought up.
Yeah,
Passive aggressive.
Yep.
He wanted to slam
He's
us
getting
there.
very passive aggressive now lately.
That belly button reeks.
What?
Nothing. My belly button.
Oh, you're smelling your belly button? Did you come in it?
Yeah.
He goes, yeah. She's like, yeah. I came.
But what are the 5 things, Troy?
I think we'll move on from that.
Don't be a fucking stick.
But he's not even that heavy.
but
How much you weigh, E-Rock?
300 what?
And we'll
232.
What?
that means you're 242.
242.
All right, 242. And how tall are you?
5'11".
See, it's not that bad.
Yeah, but how much did you weigh when you first started working here?
187.
Wow.
Okay, so there's a difference.
Jesus. Crazy.
I'm not. I could go down this road, but I'm not going to.
Dirt
Good,
road.
classy.
Well,
What road?
well, because I'm trying to. My New Year's resolution is to not goof on him as much.
Well,
Because it's such an easy road to go
Opie
down.
just asked you to name 5 things.
Can we all say how much we've gained since starting here?
Yeah.
I've gained
Since, wait,
20.
starting where?
I've gained 20.
Since starting where? Like XM?
Satellite, yeah.
Satellite?
I went from like 162 to 182.
I don't know what I am, but I'm not as heavy as I was on Tough Crowd. So I'm lighter, but I was
Gained?
lighter in 2007.
About the
I
same?
think I'm the same.
I have some old photos I can give you if you want. If you're into 2004.
Passive aggressive.
Where did he
See?
get those?
See?
Let me tell you.
Ant's in better shape, though, now. Maybe you were heavier then. but-
I might have been.
I was too thin, though.
I
could lose a
yeah.
few.
I got more muscle than a fat these days.
I went
but-
the other way.
Yeah.
I went anorexic.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, man. When we got fired, holy fuck, I was down to 1. Yeah, not good. Anyway.
All right, boys, I'm punching out. Have a good day.
All
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
Steve.
Thanks. Way to fuck up
Enough
this
for
whole
him.
bit.
Yeah,
Fucking
thanks for the call.
breathing like an Oh, man. Oh, man, the guy hit a truck.
Dude,
Oh, Joe!
holy shit, he
Watching a guy go off the road.
Whoa! know it.
Sound and
Airborne,
embankment.
though. Look at the
That's
shadow under the
fucking
car.
Starsky and
That
Hutch.
rocks.
Wow.
Why did that happen? Did he hit that house?
I don't know, but he definitely fucking went off an embankment.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
You
Probably
know the
LA,
tanker,
right?
the tanker gas station video.
Yeah.
Did you see that he went between two cars too?
Oh, when he was runaway tanker. Yeah.
But he split the two cars.
Yeah.
He got right in the middle, so he didn't take those out, and then he landed, like as we all know now, feet away from the
Just
gas
short
pumps.
of the gas pumps.
I didn't
Yeah.
see the two like minivans
Crazy.
he went in between too.
Fucking crazy.
All right, Erock, we're good.
Hey, Rock, we're all good? Everything's cool now?
You got 45 minutes. Anything else you want to dig up?
No, we got material now.
Yeah.
So you're good
Now we
today.
got some shit.
But slow news days, I would fucking just hide.
That was our Erock break.
He did call me out on that, and he's accurate about that. We had to find something.
But Erock, it did start with something legit that you take as pictures. You stole them. You're sneaky, underhanded.
Troy's New Year's
dastardly.
resolution.
Yeah.
Give me I need the Elijah Wood badly.
Elijah Wood?
I need an autograph rolling.
Yeah.
Could you get the poster and everything for me? I'm too lazy to get that even.
Give me the money.
All right.
I like mellow Erock, though. He used to be so, like, on his toes and be like, no, I didn't do it. No, I didn't know it. Now he just sits there and goes, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
Just
but in the
go
beginning,
fuck yourself.
In the beginning of this conversation, he was getting pretty heated.
Yeah, he was pretty mad.
Yeah, he said he was hot when he said, how you doing? He said warm. He's warming up.
But know why? He knows there's no future here. So it doesn't matter
in his
anymore.
life?
No, he's got.
Oh,
he's got
That's not necessary.
It really wasn't. You're right.
That
I'm
was all
sorry.
encompassing. I was just talking about his career.
I apologize.
Yeah, I used to think it was very funny when I was young. Instead of necessary, I would say necessary.
That is funny.
That's not funny.
I was young.
Explain to Erock what celery is. That's not necessary either.
It's the opposite of
No,
binary.
It's got peanut butter in it. Yeah. I can't wait to go to the house, though. I want to see the Nagel estate.
I will say this: my
Nagel
wife
digs.
will be very happy to hear that.
I want to go. I want to see the fucking
It's
house.
a nice
and
place.
hang out.
I wanna
know,
go, but we
Erock
can't.
is a good host.
And he's not a great host because he invites everybody over specifically when Jim and me are out of town on purpose.
Well, maybe you guys are fucking assholes.
Is that right?
I'm a
He doesn't
very
want
good
you over
party
the house.
guest.
Oh, yeah, you are.
And I'm the life
Jimmy's
of the
very
party.
good. Jimmy is a good guest.
And I've learned from Jimmy going to other places
Yeah.
what to have
God.
there because he wasn't happy with the
Everything.
with the treats that you had at your house.
What?
I'm always happy with Anthony's treats.
Oh my God! No, I've had to
No, there
step
was-
up my treat.
Anthony's house is
The first
fucking
time he went
treat
out there.
central.
At the beginning, the first time we went out,
First time
I
out there,
learned
he was
real
not
quick.
happy with stale pretzels and
I have to
sticky
fucking, yeah.
beer floor
and fucking lukewarm fucking hot tub.
Gazpacho hot tub. yeah.
Gazpacho tub. No, now the jacuzzi can cook lobsters in it, and
Nice.
I put out so much shit. Remember
Hard
when
not to eat
Bobby
it.
came over and he kept eating everything.
Who?
Oh,
Kelly.
Bobby, and I had
Sofa.
to go to the fridge, the sofa. I had to go to the fridge and start pulling out shit and heating it up in the microwave.
I want Bobby not to kill the messenger, but I did get a tweet overnight, and someone said that Bob Kelly's starting to look like George the Animal Steel. Don't kill me. Oh boy. And then someone sent the pictures.
Oh my God.
We got to get Bobby back. We got to get him back.
I agree.
We got to get him back.
I found some old UFC pictures from 2008. The last time Bobby and I went to Vegas.
Yeah.
And he definitely put some on. But he's in the gym a lot. Him and Keith Robinson have been doing that boxing.
All right,
Keith looks really good, and Bobby's been going. He's losing some, too.
Yeah. He's got to lose more weight, though.
Yeah,
A
it's...
little faster, too. Come on now. Step it up. All right. Well, between everybody tweeting and
Well, how about?
texting,
I'm
I
ready
guess
to
we'll,
go.
Erock, why don't you take us to break? He's in here.
No, don't just
Sal's got to do
point
it.
at Sal.
Why don't you run in there and just take us a
Yeah.
break? We'll wait.
How about
that'll go well.
who will give you the last word?
Oh.
It's Bill O'Reilly after he beats the shit out of you.
Yeah.
So we'll give you the last word. Look, I'll even turn everyone's mic off.
Oh, that's good.
I'm gone. Ant's gone. Jim's gone. Sam's
I'm gone.
And even Troy. I'm off. You get the last word.
You are a miserable curmudgeon.
Sirius XM. The Opie and Anthony Show.
So we got Scott and Todd audio.
What is this about?
Erock could have saved an hour and a half if he got this stuff for us earlier.
I know, a little quicker.
Then we got the Voss and Bonnie clip. Rich Voss coming in tomorrow.
And Daniel Tosh.
I just tweeted basically saying, completely support the guy for being a comic in a comedy club, period. Even if it's rape jokes, sorry.
Now, did he apologize?
Sorry,
yeah, he did.
Why?
I'll
he has a lot to
why?
lose.
Tosh,
Why did we apologize?
Yeah, he has a lot to lose.
We didn't want to
man.
apologize.
But he's the guy that does that stuff.
He's not a pussy though. Tosh is a pretty edgy show.
Yeah.
But he really just fucking when you got millions on the line and you just got to say you're sorry to some cunt.
And I think apologizing is okay these days because everyone knows it's fake bullshit.
It means nothing.
It means absolutely nothing. So now I feel like it's fine.
But
if you have to save your stupid gig.
If Comedy Central comes and goes, look, they replay his show all the time.
Right.
The one joke in a comedy club is because it's not some big artistic statement he made. It was just a dumb off the cuff thing. And like every comedian, he's being edgy and he's fucking saying that he's making fun of rape because it's a if you sat Tosh down and said, do you think rape is a funny thing? He'd go, no, of course. It's a terrible thing.
Right.
That's the challenge for a comic.
When you're on stage, a different story.
You take and I will apologize for child molesting jokes when Kevin Bacon apologizes for playing a child molester. This is why the public are such fucking twats, because never are actors asked to apologize for roles they play.
Yeah.
They can address anything they want artistically. But as a comedian, if you address it artistically, these fuckheads think it's okay to blog about it and that you should be punished for it. They've never... What it is... the public are cunts. Sorry, I'm yelling. But that's what it is.
And that's where comics and radio guys are very similar.
Yeah.
Because the stuff we say... We're trying to entertain our people as well. Imus was trying to entertain that day. I know we always go back to Imus, but that changed a lot of shit. That day, Imus was just trying to be funny and entertain his audience, period. And if you sat Imus down, he would explain that.
Yeah.
And Pacino, by the way, one of his best roles, Scarface, has he ever had to come out and apologize for that?
Right.
And I guess making fun of something, they're going to say, portrays it in a different light. Fuck you. Pacino... And again, I love Scarface, but every drug dealer, I mean the Mexican cartel guys, have fucking Scarface pictures in their house.
Right.
This guy, he portrayed drug dealers to a way that makes drug dealers feel amazing. And not once has Pacino ever been asked to apologize for that. But man, if you're a comedian and you make light of rape or fucking a child, you're a terrible person.
Right.
Yeah.
The fucking public is just shitty. And I mean a small segment of them.
But that small segment has a massive voice.
But it's an act. And why should an act that's comedy be any different than an act that's drama? You're right.
It makes no sense.
And I read this broad's...
It makes no sense. That makes no sense.
I read her blog, and basically she was out there in L.A. with a friend. They're like, what do you want to do tonight? Let's go see some comedy. They go to the Laugh Factory. They see Dane Cook and basically go, well, he wasn't really our cup of tea, but we dealt with it. And then Daniel Tosh came on, and... You know, he had a rape joke, so this stupid lady had to fucking pipe up.
This is what happened.
And what did she say exactly?
She said, like, rape isn't funny. Or he was making fun of rape, saying it's always funny. He was being over the top and sarcastic. He was taking what a comedian will do sometimes, such a ridiculous point of view that no rational person could think that he means it.
Right. That's when it becomes funny.
That's the part of that that's funny. It's so over the top, it's funny.
And not to tear down a wall, but we do that very thing here on our show.
Of course we do.
And a bunch of radio guys that have gotten in a lot of fucking trouble and lost their gigs did the exact same thing, too. Over-the-top shit to make you go, whoa.
Yes.
That's something you don't hear every day.
I hate to break it down for people.
Right.
But the Three Stooges really didn't hit each other with wrenches.
What?
It started with that, you think?
Ruining it.
But I mean, the point is that's
yeah, really, man.
That's a violent act. To cave somebody's head in with a wrench is a violent act.
But we all laughed at it.
It's hilarious because it's slapstick.
Because no one could survive that.
Well, rape is a horrible thing. The idea of slapstick in a way is different now. But to me, that is a verbal form of slapstick. It is being so over the top.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not shitting on Tosh for apologizing, because again, if I was in his position, he does a very edgy show.
Yeah,
he's a real comic. Look, man, the pressure got to be a lot, and it's not worth throwing everything away.
Yep.
to make a statement about a dumb off-the-cuff joke you do in a comedy club.
Right.
So I don't blame him, and if I was in his shoes like Tracy...
Fake apology.
Yeah, but fuck her. Fuck her for being sensitive. If you don't think Tasha's jokes are funny, that's acceptable.
Yeah.
Don't laugh.
Right.
But to have to stand up and go, rape jokes aren't funny... Really?
To you?
But when you went to see Star Wars in the theater, did you really stand up and go, it's not appropriate to cut somebody in half with a lightsaber? Why is that okay?
Because it's different than comedy.
I don't get
Comedy
it.
has to be based in, like, the truth. I don't know what it is either.
Why
Doesn't
do
make
people
any sense.
think their opinions...
Well, it doesn't have to be. They think it has to be.
They think it
That's
does.
what's
I know,
scary
yeah.
is when they're going into comedy clubs
Right.
and getting comics in trouble.
Yep.
That is so fucking scary. And people just, no, it's not. This is bad.
Pick your fucking wide, flat ass up and leave the comedy club, you
Right.
bitch.
He wasn't your cup of tea,
Leave
as
it.
they say. So get your fucking,
Yeah.
I had a
Get
thing
out of there.
I had a thing in the cellar one night where I fucking brutalized some woman who was being a cunt. And she was talking during my act. And there was a female reporter from the Post who, in fairness to her, the article she wrote about it, she did quote me accurately, and she printed my explanation. I remember we read it, so I did appreciate that. She didn't lie. But I could tell by the tone of the overall article, she did not love what I said. And I did answer her email, and if I didn't answer her email, I'm glad I would have just had her tone in there.
Right.
But she did, in fairness. But this was somebody who heard the set and saw it totally different. And meanwhile, I remember the moment. The woman was being a cunt. I shut her up. I tried to even be playful with her. I wasn't mad at her.
Right.
Yeah.
And then her fucking jerk-off boyfriend or fucking pussy-whipped husband had to pipe up. And so I smashed him.
Nice.
People don't understand because you're such entitled fucks and you're so used to nobody telling you about yourselves. When you heckle in a comedy club, the gloves come off.
Right.
And you have begged somebody to attack you.
Right.
Verbally, not physically. We understand. There's nothing worse than when you heckle and then get wounded when somebody brutalizes you, you fucking dummies.
What do you think you're going up against?
But just the idea that you think it's okay for you to be rude and talk
with impunity.
With impunity.
Yeah.
God, people are such... That's because when they complain at work, their complaints are heard. I don't like that American flag out there.
We'll look into that.
We take it down. I don't like that American flag, the Homeowners Association. Now what's happened is people are so used to their complaints being taken seriously that when they heckle or talk in a comedy club, they think that they have the right...
Not funny.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Here's
And
something
then-
funny. You're a cunt. Do you know how many sets I've thrown away being barbaric?
I love it.
I'll never forget some guy in the audience. I was on stage at the Cellar, and I was working out a clean set. It was for, it might have been a Letterman set or Kimmel or whatever it was. I wasn't cursing, and this fucking dummy with his dumb wife and dumb daughters was sitting there, and he goes, there are ladies present. There are, first of all, there are in porn, too. Fucking asshole. But that means nothing to me, but I smashed him.
Oh,
because I
good.
pointed out, I'm working on a TV set, I haven't cursed once.
Yeah.
You know what Jimmy Wells said, man?
I just
Oh,
hate
my
them.
God.
Well,
What did he
said?
I don't remember what he did, but I know that I smashed him. And,
was that
in fairness, if you paint the comeback properly, if you structure it, and I was talking in an interview once about how I don't like to leave people exits, like meaning when people like to be offended, people like to be heard. So if you're going to address harsh shit, I like to set it up in advance. Like, a lot of people have heard me do stuff about, like, well, when you're on stage, you go like something like, I talk about people who are offended. I used to do a bit on how much I hate people who are offended at work, and they're fucking seeking attention. And people in the audience go,
Now they know.
hate
Right,
it too.
right.
So you start off with that. You kind of build this cocoon we're all in. We all hate people who get offended.
Cocoon.
Because I know what's, I know what's coming. There's pedophilia stuff around the corner. But what I've done is I've kind of brought everybody into the room and said, don't we hate people who are offended?
Yeah.
So now it's hard for them to object because they've already signed on.
Right. Yeah.
So, you know, you kind of have to sometimes do that. But Tosh is a seasoned enough comic where he knows what he's doing on stage.
Right, yeah.
And that woman was out of line. She fucking piped up. And he did what he should have done, which he shouldn't have been gentle with her.
No,
he
smashed
smashed
her.
this
Right.
bitch.
Yep.
But he's a smart guy.
She should have just quietly left if it wasn't her.
Exactly.
She should have just left
Period.
and just said,
Sorry.
that's not for me.
You know, Jimmy Sandusky stuff is fucking hilarious and brilliant.
Thank you.
I don't condone kid fucking. Sure. But I laughed my ass off.
Absolutely.
I think it's horrendous that what happens to children out there.
And by the way, why is it?
But I could separate the two. Why? I don't understand why people can't do that.
Yeah. And even those that can't, why do they feel like they need to be heard? You're not a performer, so why do you need to be heard? And what is worse, making fun of pedophilia or Kevin Bacon, who did a great job in The Woodsman, but he did a real portrayal of a kid fucker. Like, he shows you, in a way, humanized the kid fucker.
He's a genius for that.
But he was great at it. But we look at that like, wow, that was a really good role.
Yeah, why is it different?
Why is that acceptable in the eyes of the public? Why are actors never fucking attacked? And I don't want to hear, well, comedy's based in truth, or comedy is your thoughts, because let's just say you wrote the movie. Or let's just say somebody wrote you the joke and you did it. So I don't want to hear that shit. And by the way, on Twitter, all you fucking assholes that get offended on Twitter at a joke I make, like a rape joke. Yeah. How about this? If I do a rape joke, people who follow me know the type of comedian I am and know who they're following, so they should unfollow me if they object to something I say.
Easy as that.
But if you read what I say off a retweet, hey, scumbag, yell at the person who retweeted it. You're following them. You should know who you're following. Don't yell at me, motherfucker.
What a great fucking point.
I didn't bring it to your house. Like, if somebody says to you and tells you a really racist joke, 2 Puerto Ricans and Jews and do this, are you going to hunt down the person that wrote that joke? No. You're mad at the person who fucking told it to you. Don't be mad at me because somebody retweeted me.
Someone that, because they never would have seen, they never would have seen your tweet. Well, but then they see the guy that they...
And that's what's happening here. Everyone is outraged at Daniel Tosh, and they weren't even in the comedy club.
Be mad at the person who told you the joke.
Right.
Daniel Tosh said that joke to a small group of people. I Twitter to a group of people who have chosen to follow me.
Yep.
If they retweet me, well, then you should be mad that you've chosen...
That's the retweet guy.
Because they are retweeting the joke. Be mad at them and unfollow them.
Right.
Don't tell me. I don't give a fuck. The beauty of having a mediocre career is there's nothing they can take from me.
Right.
What they do, fire me from radio because of my Twitter? Tough shit.
Right. Yeah, so she piped up, and then Daniel Tosh said, "Wouldn't it be hilarious if,
Yeah.
Oh, she got raped
she
on
got
a
raped,
fucking,
right here
raped.
now or something."
Can we?
And then she left and tried to get her money back. I'm surprised they didn't give her money back.
Well, they apologized. No, they offered. They did. I think they offered her tickets to another show.
Yeah.
And the bottom line is, they apologized. They shouldn't have done that at the Laugh Factory. They should have said, "Look, we're sorry you didn't have a good time, but this is what happens.
Is what we do.
This is what happens in a comedy club." It's funny how nobody's ever complained after a band is on stage and somebody starts screaming, like, you'll catch someone in the audience doing something fucked up, and they'll stop shows. Paul Stanley from Kiss did it because some asshole, Axl Rose, has done it. And these guys that will scream at some dickhead in the audience, and the artist is right to do it. People don't leave and go, "I want my money back." They weren't singing at that moment. They're like, what a cool moment that was.
Yeah.
But, I hate the way people think that they should have input into stand-up.
You shouldn't. Sit, enjoy the show, or don't enjoy it. And if you don't, fucking leave.
Okay, I don't even know what this dumb woman's name is, by the way. Of course, she's just some fucking fat blogger, I'm sure. But this is, go to the top, Sam. It's just about, she's at the comedy club or whatever, and she talks about, so she says Tosh starts making, some very generalizing, declarative statements about rape jokes always being funny. How can a rape joke not be funny? Rape is hilarious, etc. And she says, I don't know why he was so repetitive about it, but I felt provoked because I, for one, don't find them funny and never have. So I didn't appreciate Daniel Tosh, and then she writes, or anyone, telling me I should find them funny. So I yelled out, actually, rape jokes are never funny. See, here's what this fucking bitch does.
Yeah.
She sets it up so her rude interruption of an artist's performance is acceptable.
Yes.
Here's what happened, dummy. You went to a show, you didn't like what was said, so instead of quietly leaving, I felt provoked. Who gives a fuck?
Right.
Provoked. You rudely, here's what she should have said. I was watching a show, I didn't like what I heard, so I rudely
interrupted the guy doing a fucking show.
Right.
That is
fucking up everyone's experience, by the way.
An artist was on stage performing. I didn't like what he said, so instead of being a big girl and going home, I had to seek attention for myself and make it about myself by yelling out. So I yelled out, actually, rape jokes are never funny. Which is, first of all, a lie. Carlin did a brilliant joke on this years ago, a point about what jokes are and where you put the emphasis. So I hate this woman's guts immediately. And then she says, I did it because even though being, and then she puts in quotes, disruptive is against my nature. I felt that sitting there.
Yeah, exactly. I doubt that, by the way.
I felt that sitting there and saying nothing or leaving quietly would have been against my values as a person and as a woman. So basically, what you're saying is allowing an artist to perform without interruption is against your values as a person and as a woman. So what you're saying is you have to agree with an artist to not interrupt what he's doing.
To not interrupt them.
So if that guy was painting something that religiously she disagreed with, say he was painting something she found objectionable as a woman. If you're a woman and you back Islam, radical Islam, you're a pretty interesting woman to me. So I guess if that guy would say painting something Islamic or praising Islam, I guess you should go over and throw paint on it because an artist is giving something that you object to.
She felt provoked.
Yeah, she felt provoked.
So she had to. What if she was watching a Broadway show and the subject matter was something she didn't agree with? Would she stand up and interrupt the actors in the middle of a fucking live performance, just like a comic is doing, a live performance? Would she do that and feel that she was justified?
She might. But if she did it in a movie, everybody in the movie would go, shut the fuck up,
bitch.
Well, think of Book of Mormon.
Yeah,
That's some edgy shit.
Maybe she wouldn't like that.
I don't see people standing up and going, whoa, I don't like what you're doing right there.
Bitch.
So she says, I don't sit there while someone tells me how I should feel about something as profound and damaging
He's
as rape.
not telling you, you dummy.
And by the way,
he's not talking to you personally, you dummy.
Yes, you do sit there because you've paid to go to a comedy club and hear what the artist is saying. You don't have to agree with it. And if you don't like the show and you walk up to the manager and go, I'd like a refund, okay. That, to me, is a fair course of action.
I got a question, Jimmy. Is it ever acceptable to heckle a comedian?
Never.
There you go.
For what?
There you go.
Your opinion as an audience member doesn't need to be heard by anybody else.
Yep.
It is very acceptable to walk out of his show.
Yeah.
It's very acceptable to ask for your money back.
Is it acceptable if you don't like what you heard from a comic to go home and blog about it?
Yes.
There you go.
That's your opinion.
There you go.
You are allowed to voice your opinion. Yeah, I don't begrudge this woman. I can't comprehend wanting to blog about it.
Right.
Again, it's just this little fucking, please do something. But, sure, that's acceptable. It was an experience you had that you didn't enjoy.
But she didn't just do that. She fucking blurted out shit during a live performance.
Well, then she played the victim. That's what people do. They play the fucking victim.
Yeah.
And then she says, after I called out to him, Tosh paused for a moment and he goes, hey, wouldn't it be funny if that girl got raped by like 5 guys right now? Like right now.
Hilarious.
What if a bunch of guys just raped her? And then she said, I, completely stunned and finding it hard to process what was happening, but knowing I needed to get out of there, immediately nudged my friend, who was completely stunned as well.
Oh, yeah.
And we hightailed it out of there. It was humiliating, of course.
Hightail's easy to fuck.
Especially since the audience guffawed in response to Tosh, their eyes following us as we made our way out of there. I didn't hear what the rest of what he said about me. So here's what happened.
Good.
This fucking dummy rudely interrupts.
Yeah.
Tosh smashes her. Because no reasonable person, baby, thinks that Tosh is saying she should be raped in a comedy club. No rational person believes in the context of a comedy stage when the audience is laughing that he is saying, I really want her to be raped, all kidding aside.
Yeah.
If you think that, you're a fucking dummy. And if it wasn't the rape joke, it'd be something else.
Yeah.
And then the lobby, she spoke with the girl, blah, blah, blah. And at the end, she writes, I should probably add that having to basically flee while Tosh was enthusing about how hilarious it would be if I was gang raped in that small, claustrophobic room was pretty viscerally terrifying and threatening all the same.
Not really a small room. Been there.
Even if the actual scenario was unlikely to take place. Right there.
Oh.
She admits she knows that that's not a real scenario.
Right.
But what she does, the same way how this fucking cunt set up her rude interruption to justify it, she now sets up why, even though I know this is ridiculous, here's why everything I'm doing and saying right now is acceptable, and it's a fleeing. This, she has to justify. She knows that she's a fucking shit, and she is just justifying what she wants to say. Where'd that go? At the end, she goes, unlikely to take place. The suggestion of it is violent enough and was meant to put me in my place. No, the suggestion, the response was responding to your heckle. Right. You fucking dummy. She would have a legit argument if Tosh was doing his act and then singled her out for no reason.
And just started railing
and going,
her about
wouldn't it be funny
rape?
if that girl in the white shirt got raped? Like, because that's taking a private person and publicly saying something really harsh for no reason. Like, and even then, as a comedy club, I would side with him. But I would understand her being annoyed.
That would be rougher.
I would be a rougher one to explain.
Not that this is rough, by the way.
And at the end, she goes, please reblog and spread the word.
Oh, really?
Why do you need the word? If it's so offensive,
right?
Why do you want that spread out there? Oh, that's right. Now you're a part of the story, and you're the victim, and you want to be noticed. Your blogs weren't doing it, so now you want this to do it.
She wants him shut down.
Oh, I hate this fucking chick, and anyone that likes her is a dummy.
Yes.
So I don't even watch Tasha's show. I've heard it's great. I mean, literally, Louis said good things about it. Carl said it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And I don't know Tosh. I've met him once or twice. He interviewed me once for a comedy center. He's a very nice dude.
You don't need to know the person to defend what's right.
But you know what kind of a comic is. He's an edgier comic. This drives me fucking crazy. But I'm not shitting on him for apologizing because I really do get it. Like, when you're making, he has millions at stake, dude. I mean, Daniel Tosh is fucking making money. Yeah. It's just not worth it when his show is already edgy. Comedy Central gives this guy a lot of leeway. It's not worth it.
I bet she sits there going, I made him apologize. Look what I did. Yeah. I made him. Ugh.
And I've really, I've thought about the apology in general that we hear almost on a daily basis a lot lately. And the reason why I don't have a problem with it anymore is because these guys are just put out there by themselves without their company or anybody supporting and helping them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So now I understand it completely that these guys, and we've been there. You know, XM at the time hired us to do an edgy show, and then we went too edgy, I guess, one day, even though any day someone could take a sound clip and try to make something of it.
Yeah.
And then you expect your bosses and your company to back you because they understand exactly what you're about, and they should understand that all we're trying to do is entertain or make the audience laugh. And there you realize, holy fuck, we're out there with a fucking, we're on a raft with no fucking paddle in the middle of an ocean.
Alone.
And you got to do what you got to do, unfortunately. And that's why you see these apologies, these fake fucking apologies, because no one backs you.
No one backs you.
No one's there for you when it matters and counts.
You know who they back? South Park. Because South Park refuses to, like the way South Park handles shit.
Right.
Go fuck yourself, and they move on and do something harsher.
And you know, we don't have to bring up a million old examples. Let's go with the one that we discussed yesterday, the Trailer Park ESPN guy. His bosses should have just basically said, we got this. You don't have to apologize.
Yeah, don't worry
relax.
about
We'll
it.
handle this. We know you're trying to be funny. We know that it's a man's network. We got this. But that's never the case. It's never the case. All of a sudden, as an employee or an entertainer, you feel completely vulnerable with no one helping you out.
Yeah.
No one.
No one helps you.
We should have been fired in the past, of course, but we also should have had, backing for some of the shit we've done.
Yeah.
Complete backing. But in the end, they don't have your back. So that's why you got to do what you got to do to save your own ass, which is the fake apology.
Yeah.
And hence why Daniel Tosh is apologizing. He doesn't believe in that apology.
I hope not. No, probably not.
Of course not.
I hate this girl so much because she's such a manipulative little cunt, and I hate the way she's setting up her own fucking bullshit. You don't think I see what you're doing?
Right.
You're building in
your fucking explanation. It's almost like she's setting up why what she does. You heckled.
Right.
That's it. Get up and get the fuck out if you don't like something.
Right.
Stop thinking for everybody else. I don't.
Well, that's how radio shows
so
get
frustrating.
canceled. I could talk radio, you could talk stand-up, obviously. Radio shows have been canceled because of people that don't even listen to the fucking show.
It was fucking infuriating.
It's happened a million times. So a whole audience that really enjoys a particular radio show has to suffer because of a very small portion of the radio listening.
I don't get the difference.
Huh?
I don't get the difference.
It's the same shit
between somebody at a comedy club and somebody at a Broadway show
or an actor.
She would never stand up at a live performance of any other type but a comic,
because for some reason people feel like laughter is an admission of agreement. People feel like when you laugh, like it's like. In movies, they don't feel that way. Like, everybody laughed when Cameron Diaz had cum in her hair in Something About Mary. It's very funny.
Right.
But when you think of it, any woman who had cum in her hair would be humiliated.
Right.
But for some reason, the ludicrousness of that was acceptable. The over-the-top retarded guy.
Because they're acting.
They're acting.
I laughed when Miggs threw it at
not only did I reenacted it.
Why don't people understand that radio personalities, this is an exaggerated version of my personality every fucking day on this show.
Yes.
And I don't even like admitting that because I don't want to give that shit away.
I do calm my racism down on the show.
Yeah, there you go.
But
but it goes back to Jimmy. So is it an exaggerated you on stage?
Sure. Everything is you're sarcastic.
But why don't people understand that when they're sitting there?
Because
I knew the answer, obviously, but I just wanted you to say it. So you're an exaggerated version of yourself when you're doing stand-up.
Yeah, like when you think of again, Something About Mary. It's a $100 million comedy. So you think of Ben Stiller. He had a dog bite his dick in the movie. It's hilarious.
Right.
It's a very funny scene.
Of course.
But what you're really seeing is you're seeing a dog biting the dick of an individual.
Right.
That's a really painful, awful thing, and yet it's funny. So it's like, and I know the difference between rape and a slapstick moment, but this differentiating between what's acceptable and what isn't is what drives me fucking. I don't begrudge anybody their personal line of acceptability, but don't want other people to have that line with you. Just be a big boy or girl and say, that's not for me, and ignore it.
That wasn't his personal view on rape.
No.
Daniel Tosh. Why can't you figure that out?
That's not Charlie Rose he's doing. He's fucking on stage at the Laugh Factory, you dumb hole.
And if you don't like it, you walk out. And guess what? If enough people walk out because they don't like Daniel Tosh's rape humor, then he might have to adjust his comedy, or he might go away. I don't know. But it's not up to you.
Yeah.
It's not up to you.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
That rant got me tired. We should go home.
Yeah, I didn't mean to yap so long.
Oh my God, it's great.
I got to pee anyway.
4-minute Carlin bit, someone just said in my ear. Who was that someone?
It's about rape, probably. It's great.
Yeah?
He goes, bullshit, I think it's hysterical. And he did a joke about rape.
Daniel Tosh is ripping off George Carlin, huh?
Yeah.
All right. We have the Scott and Todd. We could do that tomorrow, certainly.
Oh, yeah.
And they're also promoting the Cookie Monster singing Call Me Maybe. They think that's hilarious.
Oh, boy.
Twitter thought that was hilarious yesterday, too. They thought it was hysterical. Have you heard it yet?
No.
I haven't either. Maybe it is hilarious.
Maybe it is. Who knows?
I just assume there's no way Cookie Monster doing Call Me Maybe is hilarious.
Oh, well, wait a sec.
Maybe I should have more of an open mind. What are the odds it's hilarious? Do you have it, Erock?
No, I don't.
Is it online somewhere?
I'm sure it is if you have it.
Well, Sam gave up on the show an hour ago, so.
Oh, shit. How'd that happen?
We can't go to that computer.
He's resting for his show.
All right, you want to leave with the George Carlin bit then?
Yeah, we should.
That sounds good.
All right, guys.
All right, everyone.
All right, then.
You have good one.
You have a good one.
And Jimmy's going to be going out to Comical Con.
Oh, this is it for Jimmy for this week?
Yeah.
Me and Sam are gone.
Thank God Sam's gone.
Sam.
Ooh.
And Ant's on Fox tonight, right?
On Red Eye, yes.
Red
Catch
Eye.
me on the Red Eye this evening.
And I'll be taking sunset pictures.
Ooh.
Right, Erock?
Erock loves them.
Ooh. I took a monster picture yesterday. I mixed it up a little bit.
Comment
from homeless or crazy people. Yeah.
It serves me well.
Right.
No, you don't get the last word.
Sure I do. Goodbye.
No.
Some people don't like you to talk like that. Oh, some people would like to shut you up for saying those things. You know that. Lots of people, lots of groups in this country want to tell you how to talk, tell you what you can't talk about. Well, sometimes they'll say, well, you can talk about something, but you can't joke about it. Say you can't joke about something because it's not funny. Comedians run into that shit all the time. Like rape. They'll say, you can't joke about rape. Rape's not funny. I say, fuck you. I think it's hilarious. How do you like that? I can prove to you that rape is funny. Picture Porky Pig raping Elmer Fudd. See? Hey, why do you think they call him Porky, huh? I know what you're going to say. Elmer was asking for it. Elmer was coming on to Porky. Porky couldn't help himself. He got a hard on. He got horny. He lost control. He went out of his mind. A lot of men talk like that. A lot of men think that way. They think it's the woman's fault. They like to blame the rape on the woman. Say, hey, she had it coming. She was wearing a short skirt. These guys think women ought to go to prison for being cock teasers. Don't seem fair to me. Don't seem right. But you can joke about it. I believe you can joke about anything. It all depends on how you construct the joke. What the exaggeration is. What the exaggeration is. Because every joke needs one exaggeration. Every joke needs one thing to be way out of proportion. Give you an example. You ever see a news story like this in the paper? Every now and then you run into a story. It says some guy broke into a house, stole a lot of things, and while he was in there, he raped an 81-year-old woman. And I'm thinking to myself, why? What the fuck kind of a social life does this guy have? I want to say, why did you do that? Well, she was coming on to me. We were dancing and I got horny. Hey, she was asking for it. She had on a tight bathrobe. I say, Jesus Christ, be a little fucking selective next time, will you? Now, speaking of rape, you know what I wonder? I wonder, is there more rape at the equator or the North Pole? These are the kind of things I think about when I'm sitting home alone and the power goes out. I wonder, is there more rape at the equator or the North Pole? I mean per capita. I know the populations are different. Most people think it's the equator. I think it's the North Pole. People think it's the equator because it's hot down there. They don't wear a lot of clothing. Guys can see women's tits. They get horny and there's a lot of fucking going on. That's exactly why there's less rape at the equator, because there's a lot of fucking going on. You can tell there's a lot of fucking at the equator. Take a look at the population figures. Billions of people live near the equator. How many Eskimos we got? 30? 35? No one's getting laid at the North Pole. It's too fucking cold. Guys say to their wives, hey, tonight, honey, huh? Tonight, huh? Are you crazy? The wind chill factor is 300 below. These guys are deprived, they're horny, they're pent up. Every now and then, they bust out, they gotta rape somebody. Now, the biggest problem an Eskimo rapist has, trying to get wet leather leggings off a woman who's kicking. Did you ever try to get leather pants off of someone who doesn't want to take them off? You would lose your heart on in the process. Up at the North Pole, your dick would shrivel up like a stack of dimes. That's another thing I wonder. I wonder, does a rapist have a hard-on when he leaves the house in the morning? Or does he develop it during the day while he's walking around looking for somebody? These are the kind of thoughts that kept me out of the really good schools.
You're listening to the Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie and Anthony Show. Sirius XM.